Hey now. What's up, guys? Welcome to another podcast, man. I got some guests here with me, guys. Jordan and Joe. Two out of the three, out of the trio. One of them couldn't make it. What do you say? Okay, we don't want to put his business out there. You said something was wrong with
Scrub.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't identify with that guy.
We were talking a little bit off camera about some of the video games and some of the TV shows that are going on right now. One show in particular I know for a fact you watched, we talked about it, is Euphoria. And man,
God.
dude, can I just say something about that show? You watch it with Melanie?
No, she doesn't watch it.
She doesn't watch it?
She doesn't like the fact that Zendaya is a star.
Why? Are you serious,
crazy.
dude? Why? She doesn't like Zendaya?
Yeah, she's mad because I like her a lot. So.
Oh, okay.
That's like some top level hating right there.
See, what I was gonna say is I feel like I can't watch it without my girl. Like I can't watch it without Jessica there with me. I just I don't know if it's weird. I feel like I almost feel gay watching that show. There's so many dicks.
So
Yeah, so that's what I've heard. Like that's one reason I never started watching it. 'Cause they were like, I would see all the memes, like 10 minutes into Euphoria.
But it is a
10
great
minutes,
fucking
it's
show.
good.
Like it's
There's a bunch going on.
It's addicting. There's so much going on. It's like one of the best high school.
that's the crazy part. It doesn't even seem like they're in high school.
I know, right? Well, they do look young. They don't look necessarily like they're in high school because I forgot what Instagram posted pictures of how they looked in high school to where they do now. Oh, big difference.
Oh yeah.
They're like in their early 20s, everybody. So we're talking about 16, 17, 18-year-olds, and they're like 24, 25, shit like that. I mean, they look good. I mean, they look young. I mean, obviously they're actors. They play the role very well. But no, it is a huge difference. They do tackle a lot of relevant topics, I think, with the kids, nowadays. They talk about drugs and sex and shit like that. But man, there's a lot of dude.
A bunch of lot into just one show too.
Yeah. But I mean, I like watching with my girl, and it is very addicting, dude. Like I can binge watch the whole fucking show in like 1 or 2 days if it was up to me. We don't have the time. We watch like one episode a night, but it is very bingeable show. I do recommend it. Definitely don't watch it in front of your kids or anybody you don't want to walk in. And maybe your mom, she might walk in, might have a fucking big huge hog right there on your fucking screen, and she like, what the fuck are you watching, dude? Yeah, man, but that's weird though. I mean, it tackles the transgender issue and shit like that, and Jules. And I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I seen Jules, I told Jessica that's a guy.
She has like that.
Yeah, I'm like
that.
she has that bone structure.
Yeah.
She has the bone structure of a man,
Her face
of
and everything.
a young man, or of a boy. And I told her that's a man. She goes, no, it's not. It sounds just like a girl. Jules sounds like a girl with a kind of a deep voice. But
That's how she is in real life, right?
yeah. She's definitely trans in real life, and she's actually, that dude who with the blonde hair, the one that they're. I'm on episode like 4 or 5. I'm not caught up.
Season 1?
No, season 2.
Oh.
That dude with the blonde hair that's like a drug addict
That's
and
cool. Oh.
no.
Oh,
The one
yeah, the new guy.
the new guy. You know that they're dating in real life.
For
He's
real?
dating
Jules?
Jules. That's what Jessica said. He's actually like a rock,
She
like
probably knows. She's always on social media.
yeah. He's actually like in a rock band or something like that. But if I had to rate the show, I would give it like an 8, 8.5.
You gotta watch, Joe.
It is
Catch
one
up
of
on it.
it is one of HBO's highest rated shows of all time. I mean, you got like The Sopranos and The Wire and Game of Thrones, shit like that.
Never seen Game
Wire,
of Thrones.
Yeah,
Wire
those
was
are
top one.
those are like people's number one shows. The Wire, Sopranos, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is always going to be number one for me.
Yeah,
Nothing is ever going to trump.
regardless of the ending, like that consumed years of my life, and I was like really big part of the fandom.
Yeah. I'm ready for the spinoff too. House of Dragons.
Yeah, it's It's Valyria,
prequel.
right? Yeah, it's like 100 years before.
Yeah, it's about. I think it's about Daenerys's father or grandfather, the Mad King.
I think it's even further than that.
Is it?
It's I think that it's talking about right when they're just getting hold of the dragons. Because I've read other things before where there's actually back in Valyria in the hundreds of years ago, the Targaryens were not even like the strongest family that could control dragons. They were just the first to travel to Westeros. So it's like these guys are like gods.
Man, dude.
But those other families that stayed in Valyria that were much stronger and had much bigger dragons.
I wish I had the time to read the books. Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Not at all.
You haven't seen it, dude?
Not one episode.
Just watch this.
Do you like what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like medieval shit, right? It's kind of
it's medieval.
It is, right? It's gruesome. Just like you're telling Joe, you have to watch Euphoria. I highly recommend.
I can't watch those though after because doesn't have a lot of seasons.
Yeah,
it does.
And they're long episodes.
Yeah, they're like 50. No, they're like what 48 minutes episodes, something like that.
Almost an hour.
It's
Let's
hard
say
for
an
me to
hour.
catch up on a whole show like that.
Dude, I don't know.
You watch one per night.
Whenever they had like up to season 4, I think season 3, season 4, I started watching it like I don't know if I was laid off or I was I quit or I was on vacation. I don't know what I was. And I was like, man, fuck it, man. Everybody's talking about this show. Let me go and watch it, dude. I watched like 4 seasons in 1 week. That's 40 hours.
No, bro, that's how it is.
It's 40 hours, dude. That's fucking 4 10s right there. You know what I mean, dude? That's how addicting that show is. And guess what? I told Jessica, you got to watch the show. I watched the whole 4 seasons again with her. I told my dad, you got to watch the show. I watched the first 4 seasons again with him, dude. And they all fucking loved it, man. It does have some questionable scenes on there, too. Yeah. But it not as much as Euphoria.
Overall, it's a very great show.
It is a great show. It's my favorite show of all time. I think nothing will ever be better than that. I'm going to see how the spinoff is going to be. Usually spinoffs are nowhere near as good.
I know they have a big budget, but it might just be like, a cash grab,
like that Prince show, the new Prince show.
Bel Air?
Yeah.
Bel Air? Have you seen it?
Oh, that's what it is?
It's called Bel Air, yeah.
It's called Bel Air.
I heard good things about that show, actually.
Yeah, it's supposed to have some bigger, meaning, not a bigger meaning.
It's drama.
They're tackling,
All
how Euphoria brings up issues about children in high school and drugs and shit
It's supposed to be more realistic, a more realistic look at
everything right now.
Yeah.
Will.
It's not a comedy.
No, it's not a comedy.
Sitcom.
It's not even a dramedy. It's just straight drama from what I hear. I do want to watch that show. That's on my list, but there's so many shows like what we're talking about. There's so many fucking shows, dude. You season 3 has been out for a couple of months.
Never watch You.
You never watched You either?
Just watch season 1. Fire.
Season 1 is I think to me is the best.
Yeah. I think I need to go back and rewatch it because, like I said, I was flying through it that first time.
It just
to watch season 2.
The main, I don't know if he's a protagonist or antagonist, Joe, because he's kind of crazy. The main character, he has like a mystery about him in the first season, and then you start thinking, okay, I can kind of not relate to this.
Whoa.
No.
Tread carefully there.
But the thing is, because he's narrating it and he's telling you how he feels, and he like describes his childhood. I'm like, okay, now I can kind of understand. This guy had a fucked up childhood. This guy was basically, I don't want to say tortured, but he was basically neglected as a kid. His mother was on drugs, and he just would fall for any girl who even looked at him. If a girl just looks at him, he's attracted to them, and he becomes obsessed with them. And it's scary because the guys are like that in real life. Yeah, guys are really like that in real life.
I've met a lot of guys like that who are just like they just don't understand. Mm-hmm. It's part of like the neglect, too. Like he was neglected as a child, so he gets any type of attention. He's just like
especially from a woman,
becomes fixated on it. Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I mean, I never got any attention from any girls, but like the first time I did, I didn't know how to handle it. So I would be like super awkward and just like walk away, run away. I didn't, you know what I mean? Like girls would just try to avoid me. I would try to be friendly, try to be funny with them, and they're just like, you
That's
know,
not it. You're just awkward.
I'm just super. Yeah, dude.
Some girl telling me that he's cute and just fucking tackles her.
Yeah, yeah,
On the
no.
playground.
Yeah, dude. Even if I thought a girl was cute or whatever, I was just like, I don't like her. You know what I mean? She's not my type. She's not my type. But yeah, dude. What do you guys think about, like, for example, like relationships? Like, what is a good, like, I would say, a good way to break the ice? Like, I know you've been out of the game a while. You've been out of commission. I'm not sure about your status.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
You're in a relationship, yeah. So what is it? What are the kids doing nowadays? Like, how are they? Because I retired. I retired
He hung up his jersey.
I hung up my jersey. You know, about a good 10 years ago. So like, what are they doing now? Because I wasn't around for the Tinder days and whatever they dating apps and shit like that. I'm not familiar at all with that. I just know Facebook, Instagram, and back in the day it was MySpace. I don't know if y'all might be too young for MySpace.
No, I had MySpace.
We had a MySpace.
But y'all were at the very end.
I didn't really do much on it.
Y'all were at the very end of MySpace. What are y'all, like 23, 24?
I'm 25.
You're 25.
Yeah.
You're 23. Yeah, y'all were at the very end. I'm 29.
Yeah, I was like I had a profile, but I wasn't like doing anything on it. You feel me? I was like some little kid just trying to make a cool ass profile.
I had a badass profile, dude. I had a badass. Every week I would change my song, my background.
The background was always the Yankees.
Bro, was
Had to be.
I did not.
in the Yankees. Bro.
I did not want to let go of MySpace, dude, because like when Facebook came out, everybody was joining Facebook. Everybody's like, oh, man, it's way better than MySpace, and I joined like. This is some plain ass shit. It's weak. I can't even change my background. And I was one of the people. I'm never getting on Facebook. I'm never. Sure enough, dude. Fucking MySpace.
Everybody has a Facebook.
Everybody has a Facebook.
I actually
now.
don't have a Facebook.
He's too cool for Facebook.
I had one a long time ago when I was like in high school.
But you need it. I needed to get on my games to play 8-ball pool. Classic Royale.
Isn't that an iPhone game though, or no?
This
You
guy
can't play
8-ball pool is crazy.
I never played any of those mobile games.
You don't want to catch me.
Bro, we'd be like,
You're good in real pool though, so why do you need to play that game?
Bro,
It's
we'd be in the locker room like before a baseball game in high school. We're all trying to get in the zone. This man's lining up his phone, bro, trying to.
Oh, you have to do that?
ID card.
You actually have to line up your phone like that, or you're just doing that for effect?
No,
Bro,
just
mans would
make sure I
turn
make
his
the shot.
Really?
He would turn his
turn
phone
the
like
phone.
this so he can see where the line if his line's straight.
But your phone is not 3D.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But he was trying.
Oh, really?
He was trying though.
I never got into mobile games, dude, because I am a gamer. I play, Warzone. I play single, campaign story mode
You
games.
never played Clash of Clans?
Bro, I was
No,
deep.
what is that? I don't even know what that is.
I was deep in Clash of Clans, like
It's crazy.
like 5-6 years. High school, we were going crazy in Clash of Clans.
The only like mobile game I play is the Switch. I play Fortnite on there. I play what's that fucking game that with the cars? It's kind of like soccer but with cars.
Oh, Rocket League.
Yeah, they got it
Rocket
on the
League,
phone now.
that's
Bro,
fun,
They got
dude.
it on the phone.
Rocket League took. I was legit in Rocket League.
I suck because I need a joystick.
I played on the computer, but I plugged in my controller. I got up to like diamond back when it was $20, like before it became a free game.
Yeah,
Right,
I think it was like
right.
season 5 or season 6.
I was rocking a
I was
Batmobile.
in it.
That's a fun game,
Rocket
dude.
League is fun.
If you play with some
It's very
friends and shit
different,
like
too. There's
that, y'all
nothing
get
else
the
like Rocket League.
y'all get the bullshitting around and fucking off and just playing. You're like, man, you pass the time, dude, with that
Yeah,
game.
bro.
It's fun.
I was in it. Like I was in the practice field. Like
Oh my
bro,
god.
I was practicing my aerials, bro. Like I was, and then when they came out with the training, where
If you can
where
get
would-
the aerials,
where
are
they
pretty
would
good
they
at
would
the
launch a ball from the side and you'd go and
You have to go get it.
But I would sit there in the training field practicing my aerials, like just flying around. Because when you start
you
climbing
would be
those
the guy to
ranks,
do
bro,
I can't
you
do
have
that,
to.
dude. I can't. I
Let's show
sucked
he's
at
very
Rocket
technical
League.
on
I suck at all the
games.
games.
you have to remap some of your buttons too. You have to you have to bump the air rolls. You have to move the air rolls to your bumpers so that you can flip certain ways while you're in the air.
Right.
And
But
stuff.
see,
It gets really like deep.
that's
the
why
mechanics.
I never got good at mobile games because I need buttons. I need analog
Mobile
sticks.
games, you gotta know how to move too.
Yeah.
With the
I
roll.
exactly, dude. But you can also buy a little controller for your phone. But isn't that like cheating, or isn't that like illegal to do? Like if they catch you doing that, like if Call of Duty Mobile or whatever like that.
Call of Duty Mobile supports it. They'll just matchmake you with other people who are using controllers.
Oh, like they know if you're using
Yeah,
it.
they know you're using it, so they'll match you with
Yeah,
other
because
people that are
it's
using
way
it.
easier like that, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot
for
easier
sure.
like that.
But to balance it, they'll match you. Like if you're playing on your phone, like on the touchscreen, and I'm playing on the controller,
We can't play together?
We can, but it won't purposely. It won't put us together.
I got you.
It'll try to put me with other people that are playing controllers.
Does it take
So
longer to load a game that people that are playing controllers, or is it you find people like super quick?
It's supposed to, but I mean, I was playing last night and it was pretty quick at like 2 a.m.
Do you think it'll be possible to play with players that are playing on a console?
No, it's a different game.
I know, yeah. But do you think sometime maybe in the future it'll like I could play on my phone and you could play on your PS5 and we'll play together in the same
you'd
lobby.
just be at a disadvantage.
You will be at a
you
huge
probably would be
disadvantage. Just like you playing on the Switch. Like I play Fortnite on the Switch. But say if you get the controllers and everything like that and and you're playing with somebody who playing on PC or somebody who's playing on console.
Yeah,
you can do that. You can cross-platform, like cross-platform play, cross-play, whatever.
Yeah, we used to play because when we played Fortnite, like a long time, when I was in the Fortnite, like in when it first came out, like season 3 and 4, when I was playing with them.
Yeah,
I was on the computer, and they were on the PlayStation.
And you play with the keyboard and mouse?
I play with the mouse and keyboard, yeah.
Dude, those people have a huge advantage, man.
Nah, I had to stop. Like, I was like, bro, I'm gonna get arthritis for sure.
AWSD?
Yeah, bro.
No, it's
not even WASD to move, and then you just map map R, Q, Z.
Because your sensitivity of your mouse is so fast. Your reaction time. And also on PC, you get a wider field of view for Warzone you do. You get a wide field of view. You get 120 degrees field of view. And console's only 60. Mm-hmm. So like you can see way more, but it looks more further away.
But when you aim ADS,
down the sights.
Yeah, it looks like you're just ADS from what you're actually looking at. But I play like at 90, so it's not the full 120, but that way when I aim, I at least get a little bit of zoom with it.
It looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit closer like that, dude.
You still get a broader view.
I haven't. Have you been on Fortnite? Have you been?
Hell
no, I haven't played Fortnite in a while. I usually play with my daughter Gabby. Mm-hmm. She always like, Dad, let's play. Dad, let's play. I'm like, fuck it, I'll carry you.
I'd get a headache if I go back to that game.
Dude, I played. This is no bullshit. I haven't played in months, and she was like, let's play, or maybe not months, maybe a month or two, and I got a victory round the first game. I'm like, dude, and I got like 6-7 kills, and she got like 2 or 3, and she plays this game a lot.
The matchmaking is was way better though on that game.
Okay, so is that matchmaking true that they pair me with somebody on my level, so it's easier? Yeah, okay, because my level was low. And is that on Warzone as well?
It's not as well on Warzone though. I feel like Fortnite and that really matches you up pretty good.
Part of the thing is just like over the lifespan of games, people progressively get better. So it's like when we were playing Warzone when it first came out, we were getting wins left and right because we were in it and we had the teamwork aspect. Now, people are just so cold. All 4 of us can run up on somebody and
they just team wipe all of you with one guy.
We'll just get popped because it's just the game's been out for so long, so the progression level of skill is just getting higher and higher. I'm
not gonna lie, dude. Warzone is one of my favorite online multiplayer games of all time because it's Warzone. Because it's so fun. You are communicating. It's very strategic. Yeah. I've always wanted to play an army game like that. I used to play back on the PS2 as Conflict Desert Storm, and I think it'd be up to 4 players, but we'll be all split screen. It'll be like 4 players, or we'll have our own screen, but we wouldn't fight against other players online. It would just be against AI. It would just be against AI.
I used to like doing those the little missions on, what was it, Modern Warfare?
Oh, Modern Warfare 2.
Co-op
missions.
Spec Ops.
Yes, dude.
Spec Ops is clean.
I remember me and Matsu used to run through those things all the time.
Co-op campaign?
Yeah.
Dude, that was so fun too, dude. Dude, and Call of Duty hasn't had a campaign in a while, have they?
Yeah, I think they skipped the campaigin, like, because
Vanguard doesn't have a campaign, does it?
No, nobody's really playing it anymore.
Their game is really just Warzone.
But some people buy, like, I have a good friend of mine. Every single game he buys, he always platinums it on PlayStation. Okay. He doesn't stop playing the game until he gets platinum.
Bro, like, I'm not a single player game. Like, I can't play a single player.
Really?
Games. Yeah.
You don't like playing with yourself?
What do you mean by that? Now, like, I guess as far as single player games, I put like over 1,000 hours into Skyrim. Of course, it's classic. Like,
wow,
it'll forever be a classic. And I played, I did my original playthrough.
Over 1,000 hours.
Oh yeah, I did my original playthrough on console, and then I've got a PC. And when you start playing with mods, man, you can there's mods that add storylines, there's mods that add different armors, anything you want really. And then I played Stardew Valley. That was fun. That's like a girl kind of like little kid game. Think of like Farmville, but it's it's hard to explain, bro. I'm trying to think of something else. It's like Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. I was gonna say that.
It's very similar.
I was gonna say that. Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a 2D platformer.
So
man, I just had so much fun farming.
Skyrim, it can never end, right?
No, think of like, you ever played Fallout?
I have, yeah.
So
yeah.
like, there's a main storyline and there's a bunch of side quests.
So many side missions.
So you can finish all the side missions and be done with the game. But with mods, people have made their own like story arcs.
But Skyrim is a single player, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. No, that's what I'm saying. That's the only.
Oh, that's the only
like
game.
The only single player game I've ever.
So you never played like Red Dead?
No.
You never played the Grand Theft Auto story, dude.
Never we played Grand Theft Auto. We be playing Heist.
Yes, bro. Oh, that was fun. The online multiplayer, dude. That is fun. Grand Theft Auto 5.
I played Heist on GTA 5
online.
And the single player games, bro,
they're
boring because I just need that stimulation. Like I'm just a PvP type of guy. Like I need to know that somebody's on the other side.
No shit
of any game I'm playing,
dude, man. See, the thing is, man, sometimes you don't have friends that are online. Sometimes, people are doing shit,
Yeah.
That's why you run to the show.
And you're by yourself.
And it'll be the show's coming on Switch.
At the show.
You got to play it this year.
I know, no. I have like 2 of them.
That game kills my pockets.
Like 18, 19, I think.
Yeah, like on opening night, he always drops like 200. He'll buy the game for 100.
I suck at that game, dude. I even tried playing single, like the story, like the
Road to the Show.
Road to the Show.
Road to the Show's dope.
I made it to the major because you start off in the minors.
Yeah.
And I made it, and I'm like, dude, I suck, bro. I need to maybe play more and learn the controls more because I feel like, and I didn't even play it on hard. You know how you can change it?
If you're not playing the right way, it's
nah, bro. For 3 months, like every April, May, June, like
you're on all night.
It takes over like all of our lives.
Really?
Like,
literally
every single day.
So what happens after baseball season ends? Y'all just stop playing, or
well, like, the game going because they have innings.
The game keeps going.
And
they have programs every 3 weeks. But like for me,
every 3 weeks.
Every 3 weeks they have like a new program, so it's like a new small progression system to get like a legend card. So it's like every 3 weeks it's like a slight refresh.
So what do you do? Like you build your own team? Like you can have
think of like Ultimate Team.
Yeah. Okay,
so it's exactly
that's a good example.
Exactly like Ultimate Team.
Yeah.
But
another game I suck at.
The thing about the show though, it's not pay to win at all.
I do suck.
I mean, you can pay. You can pay.
To get like points and shit like that,
to get like the good cards. Like you can drop 200 like he does and get like all the diamond cards off rip. But it's like the cards
drop $200.
The cards aren't going to win you the game.
I'm telling you, when the game comes out, Melanie's pissed at me.
See, my favorite thing about the show though is,
are you playing for money?
The very best cards you can't buy. You have to grind
like
out.
Babe Ruth.
That's why these guys always beat me.
Achievements. Yeah, so in the beginning he'll be like
top
dog,
everybody's ass.
but as the season goes on, we start getting the better cards because he doesn't grind those missions. Like me personally, like I'm like a grinder. Like I like playing games to do all. Like I'm a collector. Like I want to collect all the cards. So he plays online every day, like head to head.
I just want to play somebody.
For me, I'm trying to complete like all these missions because I want to get this very special card.
And it's like 1v1 all the time. Y'all can't play on the same team.
So this is the first year they're actually going to add. I think there'll be 2v2 and 3v3. So I think one guy will pitch, one guy will hit,
pitch fielding,
and then one guy will and then they'll switch. The other guy will pitch.
Oh,
and the other guy will
okay.
Hit, and then they go back and forth like that.
Have y'all played the All-Star team up on 2K?
All-Star team.
That one's fun.
I haven't played 2K since like
Black Court
17.
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that, but except for you get to play with already like real players. So like they have like All-Stars like Trace McGrady, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and it's 5v5. You can do 3v3 or 4v4. But
and you just match make?
Yeah, you match make against players online, randoms, or you can get your squad and have your locker room and you go against your 5 against the next 5 online. It could be 5 randoms or 5 people on the same team, or 5 people playing together. And everybody has a position. You have point guard, shooting guard,
like
small forward. Yeah, exactly like that. Everybody, okay. But they already have established players, so like nobody's 99. Nobody's gonna just dominate everything. Yeah. I mean, unless you're Michael Jordan. But even Michael Jordan wasn't perfect, he's like 99 in the game or something like that, But that
have Kobe.
And you don't have to grind to play that game. You could just start the game up as long as your skill level's good, you're good with that player. You know how they play. You know what I mean?
It's a team game.
They have old school players and new players, like new also, like James Harden, Kevin Durant, LeBron.
That's cool.
And they also have old school LeBron and new LeBron. I think that was fun because, dude, people would play that game. It would be mostly probably kids that are in high school that just play for like 8, 9
2K?
hours. Yeah, 2K. And you go against these little fucking kids and they start talking shit. And they're like, they're just slapping you around. I'm like, motherfucker. Especially with those, with the created players. Like these created players are ranked like
2K with CJ.
Yeah, these creative players are ranked like 400 or 500. You know what I mean? Like level and shit. I'm like 53 or something like that. Like you can't compete with that because
they're just grinding.
You do. You have to play the games. You have to go to practice. You have to go to the weight room.
Gatorade facility.
It's crazy, dude.
Bench press on the PS5.
Yeah, it's fucking hard.
You
With
use
the joysticks to stabilize it. That's crazy,
that's
dude.
Tweaked. Like, the thing about the show is like, since we're baseball, we love baseball. We've been playing baseball since we were little kids. Like, you get when you unlock all those cards, you get to play with them in the game, and they're not like some punk ass cards either. Like they're good. They're good in the game. So it's like I like collecting all the cards so that way I can play with whoever I want whenever I want.
Right. But so you're like better playing 1v1 against each other. Y'all can use the headset and talk and shit like that. So who's the best, Jordan?
No,
you're not the best out of y'all.
It's either Jake or Joe.
Really? And MLB?
Man, no, Jake knows how to pitch. If you know how to pitch, then you pretty much will like.
I suck at hitting.
Pitching is a lot.
Was he a pitcher? Is he a pitcher?
Yeah, he was a pitcher
in real life.
In school.
Okay.
Yeah, but like if you know how to pitch in the game, you're in a really good spot. Like you can make it up to like it goes from 0 to 1,000 or 0 to 1,200, and like.
So you don't just push a button.
He made it there, huh?
He made it to World Series. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, World Series is 900. That's like the 0.01% or like.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
No shit.
It's just if you know how to pitch, you can go really far in that game.
Yeah.
Like
Because nobody can hit.
You got to know pitch tunneling. You have to know sequencing, and it's like, I mean, it's a video game.
I think that's what puts you at a disadvantage.
It's a video game, but like all that stuff still has an effect.
That's crazy, dude.
We're talking if you pick up somebody's pitch sequence and everything. Mm-hmm. It's easy to catch on with it.
We're talking about handheld devices. Have y'all guys heard about this? The Steam Deck.
Bro, I have heard about it. Yeah, it looks crazy.
It does look good. Are you guys gonna get it or what? Are you guys?
What's the price coming in at?
I have no idea what the price is. This is from IGN. So it's supposed to be like competing with the Switch, I believe. I mean, I'm sure, you know.
I mean, I have a PC, so I have a lot of
Steam.
I have a lot of Steam games.
Right.
Yeah, so it would benefit me, but
so like if you sign into your account on it, you should be able to play all the games that are in your library.
Yeah.
Look at this, God of War. That's gonna be crazy, dude. And then I don't know if you're gonna be able to hook it up to like a big screen.
It looks just like a Switch.
It is. Yeah, it does look like a Switch. I want to get that new OLED Switch, dude. That shit looks fucking fire.
I've seen it. My boy has it.
It looks way better. It looks
nice because the bevel's a lot smaller, so it looks like you have a big. It's not a bigger screen, but it looks like
it is a bigger screen.
Is it?
It is a bigger screen. Yeah.
But it's the Switch of the size. The size of
the same
Switch.
size of the Switch. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So that bevel is smaller, like the border. So
right.
But the Switch is actually the same size.
Yes. Yeah. Correct.
It makes a big difference though, because
it does.
I put mine side by side on it.
The thing is, the screen's bigger and it's OLED, and the Switch regular screen is not OLED. Like our phones are OLED. Like you have OLED TV?
Yeah.
Those fucking TVs are badass.
He got an $8,000 filtration system. Of course, he got an OLED TV.
Wow. Those are like
on the pod.
Those are like you can't get an OLED for like less than $2,000. You know, like a 55 or 60. Deal. What'd you get it?
I got an 82-inch for I think
1,600. That's a fucking good deal. Yeah. I've seen your TV though. It's worth it.
82.
It's worth it, dude. But you don't even game on your TV, and you don't got the PS5. Sports. Yeah.
He don't play like single player games anyways.
Yeah.
Because you want like the games that he plays. It's all about that response time because he's playing PvP.
Right.
So like on a big TV, it probably wouldn't be as beneficial.
I have good internet. I have 1,000 download, but I'm actually gonna switch to that fiber pretty soon. AT&T fiber. I don't have AT&T fiber. No, it's better to have 1,000 upload, 1,000 download. That way you have great response time. Your ping is super low, and you need that, especially like if you're gonna be streaming and shit like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like everybody's just gonna be raping. You're gonna be lagging.
So
everything's
who makes that thing? The Steam Deck.
Steam.
It's Steam. Steam is PlayStation Network for computer.
Yeah, so you got Steam, you got Epic, you got Blizzard,
What are those little pads right there?
Origin.
Under
those are they're touch. I'm sure they're
touch
pads. Yeah, because Steam has a controller they released like 4 years ago, and it doesn't have joysticks. It has it has those touch pads. I have one at the house
for PC.
Yeah, it's for PC, but it's the learning curve is pretty hard. Like it feels really weird to use.
Yeah,
I didn't use it for that long.
I wonder how much. Probably gonna be at least $400 for this.
I think at least
It's a PC product.
At least $400, man. PCs are fucking expensive, dude.
I'm thinking like 6.
You built your PC?
Yeah, I built mine like 3 years ago. Graphics cards are.
You built it yourself, like you put it together yourself and
piece,
all that
piece
stuff.
by piece.
Micro Center.
Yeah, well, I got a couple things from Micro Center, some from Newegg.
I got my PC from Micro Center, and I don't even want to say how much, but
Nah, it's painful right now. It's that chip shortage. It has GPUs.
Yes,
it has GPUs going. Yeah,
I'm thinking about actually selling the PC because right now the parts for it, the graphics cards just went up like double almost. Like what the original price was, and it's really hard. I don't know why it's hard. We're talking about Call of Duty earlier. So Call of Duty is reportedly taking a year taking a year off in 2023. So they're not taking this year off. It's taking the year off next year.
Yeah. So the next game is gonna have a year skip.
Yeah. So what game is coming out this year for Call of Duty? Is it going to be Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 2.
But there's already a Modern Warfare 2.
It's Modern Warfare 2019 2. If that makes sense.
The remake.
So remember Modern Warfare?
Remake of
the Modern Warfare that started Warzone. Well, right. The sequel to that one.
Because the other one was called something else. It was the original Modern Warfare was not Modern Warfare. It was something else.
It was Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was.
And then after that was Modern Warfare 2.
Right. So this is going to be...
it's the same name. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to, like...
Yeah, it's going to be kind of confusing, you know.
I'm glad they got rid of all the Black Ops specs, like the flying around.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Packs.
Remember,
Bro, Black Ops 3, I was a fiend.
Advanced Warfare? I hate that shit. Advanced Warfare, you could have a jetpack and shit like that, and I don't like those shit, man. I don't like... But then again, I also don't like World War II games too much. You know, like Vanguard. I didn't get Vanguard. Yeah, it's outdated.
It's just because we've played that a bunch of times. So, like, for me, all the jumping around was really fresh. Like, Advanced Warfare was the one where it was, like, twitchy. It was, like, phew, phew, like up, left, right, where you could do all that.
Black Ops 3 was the first one.
Run on the walls.
No. That was Advanced Warfare. It was the one...
No, I'm saying Black Ops 3 was the first one where you could fly around and everything.
No, it was Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare was, like, 2 years before Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was the one that was just, like, kind of balanced, I guess. It was, like...
Made it more simple.
Yeah, you weren't jumping crazy. Like, you could jump straight up and immediately, like, go left and go right with Advanced Warfare. And Black Ops, you, like, could double jump, but it was like a Mario double jump.
Yeah.
It wasn't crazy. You weren't moving different directions up in the air. But no, Black Ops 3, I was a fiend, bro. Like, I was level, like, 350. So it's like you get to 10th prestige. And then every level after that was like a level 55. So like I was deep in Black Ops 3. I had a lot of fun.
That game, I'm not sure what came out first, the Titanfall or those Advanced Warfare games. Because remember Titanfall? Have you played Titanfall?
Man, Titanfall came out like it was the Christmas that the PS4 and the Xbox One came out. That was when Titanfall came out.
That was a good game at the time. Titanfall 2 was a big letdown.
I like Titanfall 1.
That was supposed to really like contend with that game, wasn't it?
It was
besides
so much
Battlefield.
It was like the first of its kind at the time. Like you're like
I really like that.
You play on foot and then it's like you get your specialist.
Yeah.
But it would be like
you call a Titan and fucking falls from the sky, and then you fucking jump in the Titan and you get to go fuck people up.
You could shoot people on the ground, or you could just fight another Titan. And there was like different Titan classes. It was tight.
It was good, man.
It was just really new. Like,
it's
it was
complicated
so
as shit, though, man. At first, you're like, man, what the hell? Just like Destiny. There's so many things that you have to get into to Destiny. You have to play that game, like you say, grind for hours, man. And like at the time, I was never good at one game because I played so many different games at the same time. Like I would get on Call of Duty, get bored, get on Titanfall, get bored, get on Destiny, and just jump around. And the controls, man, they kind of change. Every game is different. So like you can, like if you want to get really good at one game, you have to focus on that one game. You can't play any other game. But I wasn't like that. I wanted to test other games and see how they were. You know what I mean?
Oh, another single player game that I actually did play, and I've always played, Borderlands.
I never played Borderlands.
So it's like
they're coming out with a show or a movie.
Have you ever heard of a looter shooter?
No.
It's like a shooting game. So You played Fallout, I guess.
Yes, I have. Think of 76.
Okay, well, think of like Fallout. Same concept, but it's like you're grinding for a build. So you have like skill trees that you build a certain way to play a certain way. So then you use certain guns, certain shields, and certain perks and everything to get like the most overall damage output. So it's like something that consumed me about that game is all the loot is like specific to certain bosses. So there'll be like 10 bosses in the game.
So it's an RPG.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's an RPG. Yeah, it's an RPG, but it's single player and co-op. So you can play it either way. So like we could all hop on it today.
And you're talking about the original PS2 game, the original Borderlands.
All of them. Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, and Borderlands pre-sequel.
They did a remastered, right, for the newer consoles?
Yeah. Well, no, I think they just ported them. I don't think they're actual remasters.
Oh, okay. You could just play it's the original game. They didn't improve anything.
Yeah, they didn't improve anything. Because they're still making the games. Like the new one's about to come out. It's like Tiny Tina as a character, and it's like Tina's Wonderland or something like that. But like there'd be one boss, like I need, gun XYZ for my build, but I can only get gun XYZ from this boss. So I'd have to sit there, fight the boss, see if the gun dropped. If it didn't, rinse and repeat, and like run it back. And then I was into like there's 4 or 5 different characters you can pick, and I wanted to have the strongest build of each character. One. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Those games, those
like,
RPGs.
I'm a completionist. Like that's the thing.
Where you got to level up, you have to level up your guns, man. There was something about whenever you're a kid, man, you just like you feel like you actually accomplished something in real life.
You got that gold gun. With
Yeah. And you feel like you're a badass in the game, and your mom's like, "Get the fuck off that game." She's over here vacuuming in the background and shit like
Go
that.
outside, do something.
Yeah, get your life together.
It sucks now. Like I think back to when it was like prime COVID, and like me and him and my brother and Jake. Bro, we were playing Warzone all day.
It's super fun, dude.
Literally from the
it's
time
really fun, yeah.
From the time we woke up to the time we went to sleep, it was either Warzone or the show.
You probably take like a 30, 40-minute break. All right, let's go back.
But it's like,
how many dubs do y'all have? Do you know off the top of your head? In the hundreds?
I think my brother has the most. I think my brother has because my brother plays like real strategic.
Right.
He's not like Jordan's like balls to the wall.
Moving and booming.
I'm give me some. My brother's like very like slow pace. Like he wants the wins.
Camp?
I think he has not camp.
Not camp. He just plays.
He plays slow pace. Like if he sees these teams fighting, 100 and something meters out.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be like he's not gonna hop in.
Third party.
He's gonna just like make his way around him and go to the
flank him.
Go to the not even that. He'll go to the bigger objective, which is like get in the circle or get high ground.
Right.
He's not necessarily worried about kills. He's like, all right, they're fighting. I'm gonna get here so that whenever they come in, I'm ready. Type thing.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I have like last time I checked, like probably about 120 wins.
I think my brother's like 150. I think I have just barely like 100 because I stopped playing pretty early, so I have maybe like 90 or 100 because I remember seeing 83 one time, but I remember I played a lot after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got like almost, I would say about 120, 115 wins. But, I got 80% of those wins. We had a squad that we play with, too, all the time. And we would have a group chat, a group text, a group chat. And we'd be like, who's getting on? Okay, I'm getting on. Okay, we need one more player. Okay. And there'd be like 8 of us. And we can.
That's us every night.
It's enough. Yeah. It's enough to have 2 squads because 2, 4.
I don't think we ever really had 2 squads. We always had like one guy or 2 guys.
One
like,
left out.
Yeah. Like, whoever's late is late.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Whoever gets there gets there.
CJ's called at work.
And then CJ is good. Yeah.
CJ's a little fiend.
And then you tell them, and then they say, "Okay, well, text me if anybody leaves." You know what I mean? Yeah, the first person that gets on, dude. But our strategy for the first, I said, what was it? At the end of 2020, in the beginning of 2021, it was like recon. We'll do like 5 flags. Well, first, we'll go get 2 helicopters, get the flags, and we'll get as many flags. Bam, 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 bam. Just get like 4 or 5 flags. Get our loadout, get to the center, get to the circle, get high ground, and just wait. But see, the thing is, you kill people along the way, but you don't get 8, 9, 10 kills.
Yeah.
Until you get there.
It's very objective, though.
Yeah, it's very strategic, very objective,
that's how my
and you have
plays.
to be fast doing that.
We did that
too.
a couple times.
Yeah, it's a good strat. It just it's real slow.
That's a way a lot of I've seen a lot of streamers doing that. Not a whole lot, 'cause a lot of them like to run and gun to keep excited, keep the people watching it, keep them entertained while they're killing people left and right and shit like that. But it's a good way to get dubs, and I've gotten dubs like that with some randoms. We just get flags and we just camp. We not really camp the final circle, but we place mines, and then we snipe.
Place them all around. You know people are gonna come.
Exactly, and then you get sniped, and we always get 2 loadouts because we always get ghost.
Yeah.
If you don't get ghost, they're gonna catch you on the UAVs. They're gonna catch you on the heartbeat, and you're gonna give away your position. And all they got to do is drop a fucking cluster strike or a precision, and they'll fuck your whole squad up with just one aerial strike.
Not me. I just grab Kings and run.
Yeah, this guy's wild.
Kings?
Yeah, shit. If we start playing too long, he'll start itching. He'll just do some shit like that.
I do play with guys, and I'm not gonna lie. It's actually quite more fun whenever you just go and anybody who's on your UAV just buy UAVs and bounties.
Yeah,
go get them.
Bounties and just go get them. Just go after bounties. Always third party people. Just fuck people up, and you get a lot more kills like that.
It's fun, but you just gotta have the gun skill.
You do.
Yeah, so it's like
you gotta have your sensitivity right, and you gotta be quick, reaction time and shit like that. That's why PC players have a good advantage because they can fucking fuck people up.
Flake, you can turn around super quick, do a 180.
Exactly, dude. But see, the thing is, man, a lot, and this is what turned people off a lot about Warzone and Call of Duty is aimbot and hackers.
Yeah,
they
killed their game.
Is that why you stopped playing? Is that one of the reasons why?
Not me. I stopped playing off of just pure burnout. We played so much for so long. Like that COVID time, we were playing every single day, all day long.
Not gonna lie. That turned me off to Warzone quite a bit. Just, I mean, dude, we'll be in the final 3 teams. And then one guy would just fucking team wipe us, and then we spectate him. This motherfucker has 40 fucking kills, and he'll just quick scope headshot every fucking buddy with the goddamn Car 98 or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I never got too. I mean, I've been playing games for a long time, so there's always been cheaters. So I never would get too upset about it.
What other games are there cheaters in?
There's cheaters in CS:GO. There's cheaters in League of Legends. League of Legends not as much anymore. They've done really good, but CS:GO used to be really bad. You ever heard of CS:GO?
No.
It's think of Search and Destroy in Call of Duty.
Okay.
It's only Search and Destroy, but super crazy. It's skill ceiling and
PC game.
Yeah, it's a PC game. So it's
all PC games have fucking hackers.
The most strategic. Well, I don't know if I'd say the most strategic, but it's we can play, and then we can see some pros play, and it looks the same. But they're doing things they're thinking so far ahead. It's hard to explain.
Is it the same thing aimbot and shit that?
Yeah,
or?
It's always just aimbot, or they'll have walls where
That's
they can see
annoying.
through the wall.
Yeah, dude. Same thing with Call of Duty. They can see through the fucking walls. You don't even need a fucking UAV. One time I was playing with a hacker, and he was denying it. It was one of my friends' homeboys.
But you could just tell.
He had 30 kills, and he'd be like, all right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go fuck this team. I'm like, what team? This team's over here. I'm going. He'll go rogue by himself and just fucking get 2 or 3 team wipes back to back. I'm like, dude.
No UAV.
No UAV or nothing, dude. I'm like, bro, you're hacking. I'm not hacking. I'm just good. Bro, shut the fuck up, dude.
As a grown man, that's fucking crazy. If I'm hacking, I'm be like, hell yeah, let's ride, boys. I'll be like, hey, Jordan, there's some guys in that building.
But I don't even.
If I'm hacking, we all gonna eat.
But
why would you ever, as a grown man,
it takes the fun away. It takes the fun away whenever you're playing with a hacker or playing against a hacker. You're fuck
spending
this.
your money on this stuff. That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, you spend your money on a different game.
Yeah, but I'm not cheating.
Yeah.
Buying packs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you actually.
I still suck.
It's
legal.
He's a gambler.
You play within the rule set. You play within the
limits.
Yeah, the idea of somebody lying though, a grown man lying about cheating is
when it's very clear.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't like playing with.
You catch me cheating, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm cheating, boy. We having fun.
You can't tell.
Yeah, I need to get. All right, watch this. So snipe somebody 1,000 meters away.
See, the thing is, I suck so bad. I've never been accused of cheating. My KD is 7.75 or some shit like that.
Now I remember one day I was playing with them, and I hit 3 headshots with the Car 98 back to back, and then I missed the 4th one. I was like, fuck, and then we ended up losing that game.
Oh,
that was the only time my brother was ever
yeah.
Because I was playing on the computer, and he's look at me crazy.
It is a real fun game, but the thing is, man, I gotta have my loadout. I gotta have Ghost. I gotta have gas mask, self revive. I gotta be suited and booted, man.
See, my only thing.
I gotta have a munition pack.
I hated getting all looted and everything, and then somebody just popping me.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Like
dude.
that was my biggest like pet peeve about it. Like, I mean, it was nobody's fault. You know, it was my own fault. Like, I was getting popped, but it's like I hate that I would spend all this time gathering my things just for someone else to just reap the rewards. You know?
I play with this guy. I haven't played with him in a while, but I play with this guy. He takes the game so seriously that you don't even want to play with him. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? God damn it, man, y'all fucking suck, man. Y'all fucking making me get my team, you know, y'all fucking giving our position away. He'll fucking like get mad, dude. Yeah. He'll start screaming at us. I'm like, bro, chill the fuck out. It's a goddamn game, dude. No, man, y'all fucking suck, man. Y'all goddamn, you're fucking retards and this and that. I'm like, bro, chill the fuck out. And his brother and him would fight I'm not gonna lie, when they fight, it's entertaining. It's super and I would like instigate. I would instigate them and shit like that.
Yeah, a lot of people forget that it is just video
games. It's
a
video game.
Like, this is our outlet. Like, we be at work all day. Like, it's how we killing our time.
Exactly. But I was like, dude, if you took your life this seriously as you take the video game, you'll be a fucking millionaire. Great. You'll be a millionaire already, dude. Seriously, dude.
You'd be at work fucking off all day. Yeah. But when you get on the game, you somehow are just like,
why don't you go to the military if you take it that seriously? And then he would always be like, man, if we were in the military, y'all would fucking die in the first day. No, dude. You need to fucking seriously reevaluate your life. Because that shit is, I mean, it gets old after a while, and I've gotten into it. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. You're fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I don't like playing with people like that.
Yeah, I don't either. I used to be like that though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like when they were first starting out on Warzone, I had already played BRs before, so I knew how.
Battle royales.
I had played PUBG, and I had played before PUBG. It was
like the OG.
Well, the real OG was like H1Z1.
H1Z1.
H1Z1 was like
it's a third person.
2014 or 2015, I think.
Yeah,
was when like it first came
out.
But
that was never as popular as Fortnite or PUBG.
Well, because it was like the first of its kind. That's where like PUBG was how Ninja got big. Ninja had like,
I thought it was Fortnite.
Ninja had like 400 or 500 viewers on H1Z1.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's what got him.
I think it was like 2014, 2015.
That's a lot back then.
Yeah, but I forgot what he did before that. But H1Z1 was like the first thing. Then it was like PUBG. I was gonna bring that up too earlier as far as like the skill game. PUBG is a lot different than Warzone. Like PUBG, there's no spraying. Like you have to tap because your gun is fucking kicking.
Oh really?
Like your gun's kicking hard. Like you have to tap with it.
But you can also upgrade your gun and make sure the recoil doesn't.
There's a lot of attachments in PUBG. You pick up attachments, you add them to your gun. But even then, you're still not like.
Oh, you don't have your own loadout, like.
No.
Oh, you have to pick them up along the way.
Like everyone has like a preferred gun, so it'll be like the M4, right? And then you're gonna get a red dot, you're gonna get a magazine, you're gonna get a grip.
You have to find all that in the map.
Yes, it's all on the ground, or you can pick it up off other people. But it's like you have 5 or 6 attachment slots on your guns in PUBG, and then you have grenades. There's no perks, but it's like I wouldn't say more primitive, but it's a lot slower. The game's not like there's cars, but like your cars aren't moving like how cars in Warzone move.
Right,
and you're not pulling up and jumping out of the car and like
or helicopters and shit like that. Yeah. What do y'all think is the best game, like battle royale game ever?
H1Z1 used to be a lot of fun.
You think H1Z1 besides Warzone? You haven't played Fortnite either at all?
No, played Fortnite, but
peak Warzone is.
I think that's too like not childish because all video games are childish. You know what I mean?
It's just not realistic.
Me I'm an old fashioned. Like the whole building walls and shit in Fortnite is like a huge L for me. Like
you don't like that?
No,
me neither.
No, I'm into I'm into things like PUBG and H1Z1.
Realistic games.
Like in H1Z1, you have a car and you have to carry it on a gas tank to fill it up.
Oh, you ran out of gas.
And there was a thing where it was really funny because there would be like memes, like not memes, but people would troll each other. Like, so when you drove a car, it had keys. So if I have a car, I get out the car and I take the keys with me.
Oh, so nobody else can steal it.
Nobody can steal my car.
No shit.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's actually, yeah.
And H1Z1 was first person and third person. So you can like roll between them.
Really? I thought it was just third person.
The second iteration of H1Z1. It was, there was like, how do you explain it? Think of like a remake, but the same game. Or they moved to a new engine. So it was the same game on a new engine.
But you can change.
You could flip back and forth, yeah.
Yeah, I prefer first-person shooters over third-person.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool because it was just like the first BR of its kind. So it's like all these streamers started picking it up, and it got really, really big, and it was just cool.
They can't create like a copyright or like a patent or like, get paid. Like everybody else is capitalizing on battle royales, and H1Z1, like you said, was the first one of its kind.
Didn't PUBG try?
I don't know. Like I don't know how that whole ideology works. Cause there's a bunch of looter shooters. There's a bunch of types of Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's true.
Things like that. I don't know if there's a way to kind of monetize that aspect.
A
style of video game.
Right. Yeah. Technically, it is just a style of video game, just like any shooter.
You gotta make the better one.
Yeah, exactly. Who makes a better one? And we know Madden is the NFL is dominated. Well, Madden is the only NFL game there is. Yeah. You know what I mean? NBA 2K. Who the fuck plays NBA Live? You know what I mean? I haven't played that one in like 10 years, maybe more.
I mean,
2K.
I've seen it.
Dominating NBA. Yeah. Who makes MLB? Is it PlayStation? Is it Sony? Sony?
So there's only one game.
So you can't play that on Xbox, but I thought the new...
you can this year.
This year, right?
Last year was the first year it was on Xbox. This year is the first year it's on PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch.
But it's still a Sony game?
It's made by Sony. There's a San Diego Studios is like the publisher.
That's the way to go, dude.
But Sony owns it.
Sony needs to just license the game to them because they're gonna make money. You know what I mean?
They make a lot of money.
Well, you see, Sony bought Activision, right?
Yeah. No. Microsoft.
It's Microsoft.
Microsoft backed, but they're still gonna allow PlayStation to play Call of Duty.
Well, that was crazy because y'all remember like back in the day, whenever Call of Duty was monopolized by Xbox. Remember how whenever DLC would come out, it would come on Xbox.
Oh, I know they came on Xbox
for a whole month. It was on Xbox.
Really?
For a whole month.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
It was back like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 times, where Xbox would get the game first. I think they would get the game like I don't know for sure. I think they got the game at the same time, but the DLC, like the 4 maps plus like a zombie map.
Oh yeah,
it was a whole month.
Why is that? Do you think?
Because they had
they had it was just a deal. It was a deal that they had with.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
And it did suck. Like that was why people like
would buy Xboxes?
Predominantly Xboxes. But
yeah.
Even then, like Xbox 360 was much better than the PS3, but the PS4 was
way better than the Xbox One.
Yeah, so that's why like they ended up flipping the deal. Activision was like, we'll give the deal to Sony now.
So you don't play console at all anymore? You just play PC?
Yeah, well, I play the MLB The Show on console.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's
you got PS5?
It. Yeah, I got a PS5.
When are you getting your PS5?
I just can't find myself spending the money.
Oh, man. You spend $200-$300 on MLB The Show. You can spend $700, man. All the money you're making.
PS4 works just fine.
He has to now, though, because MLB on the PS5 is like much cleaner than it is on the PS4.
You playing on a gaming monitor?
No.
On TV?
No, but even then, just the console itself. Just the console itself is gonna play a lot differently.
Yeah, you're gonna load in slower. I mean, dude, yeah. But I got the PS5. I got the digital one though. I really wanted the disc one, but at the time it was like the beginning of last year. I was like, man, fuck it, dude. I wanted to get it. I wanted to get it, man. Yeah. And I got a pretty good deal.
I had the disc one. I was gonna get the digital. I use an app. I use an app called Hotstock. It pings you whenever things are going in stock. And I got mine.
Really?
I got mine one night at like 12:30 at night on Sam's Club.
And you ordered it?
Yeah, and I ordered it.
Oh wow.
The only thing is I had to buy the bundle, so I got like the PlayStation, the controller, and then like Miles Morales Spider-Man. So
that's a good game.
I was up to like it was like $780 type.
Dude, I paid $750 for my digital one.
It was rough.
And it's retail what, $400?
$500.
No, the digital one.
Oh yeah. The
retail's $400, but after taxes like $470.
So I technically got mine retail, but I just had to buy the extra shit. That was what was inside.
I don't even buy physical games anymore. I don't. Do you buy physical games?
2K.
No.
2K, just for like collector edition. I always been a collector. I mean, look at the games I have. I have a bunch of games, and I have PS5 games and stuff. I like, but PS4 games and Xbox. But I stopped buying physical copies like maybe like 2-3 years ago. It's just so much more convenient to just go to the app and just load it up instead of. I don't want to get out of my chair. It's 2 feet away from me. I don't want to change the game.
I just found out like I'm a digital guy too. Like why would I have a physical game? There's no reason for it. This that. But on my Switch, I'll take my Switch to work. Cause like I'd be at work, but
do you have physical games on Switch?
But I sit in the truck. Well, that's what I'm getting to. I have some physical games, but most of my games are digital. But when I'm at work and I'm out, like I'll be parked outside the whatever, like wherever in my truck, and I'll load it, and it tells me like checking if software can be played. So like, cause I bought it through the store, it needs like a internet check.
Oh, so, it does.
So I'll have to turn on my hotspot. just so it can read that I own the game.
Right.
I own it, and then I can turn it off. But that kind of is like, man, hold on. Like, I don't want to have to do this. Like, what about, 10 years, 20 years down the line when there's no more internet on the Switch? You know what I'm saying?
Well, what
So it's like I don't know, but I'm like, maybe I need to start buying physical games just because I can't ever have this taken from
for
me.
that reason.
Well, what if you buy one of those mobile hotspots?
Well, no, I can use the one on my phone.
Is
It's
it
inconvenient.
is it still fast?
No,
All you need to do is connect.
All I need to do is connect. It just needs to check with the server that I own the game.
Right. Or it's just locked.
Yeah, exactly. Same concept as
Locked.
It just has to check if I own the game.
But
I just don't like having to do that.
But you don't play online games because you can't play online on the
Switch.
What games are you playing on the Switch?
I played Stardew Valley. I played Animal Crossing for a little bit. I mean, Mario Kart. I did Mario Kart.
Those are fun.
Mario
But those
Party.
are fun playing against players.
But the reason I bought a Switch was for Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So like I'm huge on Pokemon.
That new one that just came out?
Yeah.
I'm sure you beat it.
Yeah, no, I'm not done with it yet. I'm like 30 hours in and I'm not done.
Really?
So
it's over 30 hours?
Yeah, so like for me, like I'm just catching all the Pokemon. Like I'm
Literally does every single thing you can.
I'm completing the Pokedex.
I think you need to have at least like a 20 or 30 hour game because I was really disappointed by that Miles Morales game. I beat that game in like 8 hours.
Really?
8 fucking hours, dude. Because I would cut the game off, not in one sitting.
Yeah.
But I would play like 2 hours a day, 2 hours, and I'd be like in fucking 3-4 days. I'm like, what the hell, dude? This game is short, and it was like a retail $60 game.
Man, there's a game I want to try, the Horizon Dawn.
Oh, it's really fucking good, dude.
I haven't played
Forbidden
it yet.
West is the new one.
I have the first one. The first one is like a PlayStation Plus game.
Yeah.
I added it to my library.
Have you played it?
No, I haven't played it yet.
It's a single player game,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
So
what
you
I'm
might
saying.
you might not like it,
but it looks fucking cool.
It is really good,
Dude. I want to be a single player game. Like I want to be a fan of single player games.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
there's some
yeah,
good ass
yeah,
games
yeah.
out there, but man, I'll sit there, and it's just not like there's not enough stimulation going on.
Right.
I need, like fast paced, like
competitiveness.
PvP, and
Yeah.
I just need it. But Pokemon is different because Pokemon, I'm just like a childhood. Like it's a childhood thing. I've always played it forever. But even then, Pokemon, I will breed like perfect Pokemon and end up battling people online. So like it's single player at first, but it's like I'm just getting to the point where I start.
You remember those Game Boy Colors?
I had a purple one.
I had a purple one too, dude. I had the Pokemon. I had the Charizard game.
I had the Game Boy Advance.
I had that one too. No, I did not.
Which one is the rectangle one?
That's a Game Boy Advanced.
The sideways one though.
Yeah, that's Game Boy Advance.
Okay, yeah, that was the first one.
I had the rectangle one.
Yeah.
Game Boy Color, dude.
I had the one that was sideways, and then I got the SP, the flip one after that.
I had the regular Game Boy too before Color. That's crazy, right? Like Nintendo doesn't get enough credit, dude. They're like pioneers.
Iconic.
They are iconic, dude. And it sucks that I mean they have great franchises, Pokemon and Mario and Zelda and shit like that. But obviously Sony and Microsoft are the main.
They're just the big dogs.
They are, dude.
It's different style. Most of the Nintendo games are targeted to children, or they're like hard single player.
I like that though.
But they're
Crash
also,
Bandicoot.
But in what they trade is like mobility, of being able to take your game wherever you want. But
right.
They trade that in like system hardware power. So like you can't play some of the big beefy games that you can play on the consoles. But you can just grab your Switch and go.
Activision was trying to get Warzone on the Switch. I think that would be crazy, dude. You gotta have a badass internet connection, and I don't like my PS5 and my PC are all hardwired. So I think if you play wirelessly, it does. How you have that lag effect, you have that your ping goes up, and your reaction shit like that, and I think you're at a disadvantage, especially if
for sure. Yeah.
You're at a disadvantage whenever you play against console players or PC players or something like that.
Yeah,
dude.
if I'm playing any game online, like I'm hardwired.
Exactly.
Like, that's one thing I'm not about to like.
But like I said, I need to get that fiber. Going. All right, Jordan. U.S. and Canada liquor stores remove Russian vodkas off the shelves amid invasion in Ukraine. Are you still buying Russian vodka? I know you're a big vodka guy. Not a big vodka guy. I don't want to make it sound like you're alcoholic.
I drink it every day.
Yeah. This is from Hollywood Unlocked.
Throws it in his coffee.
Liquor stores and bars across the United States and Canada have removed Russian vodka from their shelves as a boycott against the invasion of Ukraine. Local liquor stores that receive shipments of Russian vodka have poured bottles in the streets as a form of protest against Putin's decision to invade Ukraine. Putin don't give a shit about this.
The Russian stock market is down, but
bad.
Trump.
I think it was down.
Not Trump, Biden.
It was the sanctions as well.
Yeah, he freezed all their assets.
I think they were down like 30, 40%.
He said everybody's going along with all the countries.
Yeah.
But everybody knows Russia makes the best vodka.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not drinking. I'm
a tequila guy.
You are?
Yeah.
I'm a whiskey guy. Whiskey and beer.
That whiskey that you had that one time we played the Jack Honey.
Oh yeah.
Jack Honey's nice.
Jack Honey's good.
Man, I like when I drink whiskey, man, I just don't like that milky taste that leaves in my mouth after.
Yeah, I know
and it makes me feel like
milky taste. I don't.
It's like I have boogers like in my mouth. Like I got like after I drink whiskey.
Oh,
I want to brush my teeth. So like, because I don't like that. Like get stuck to my tongue.
Oh, that's funny, dude. No, I never had that. But I stopped drinking flavored whiskey. It's just the regular flavor now. I don't like it. It's too sweet now. It gives me a headache.
Yeah. There's a lot of sugar in it. Like
it's a lot of calories. I think it's like 100 calories a shot. When you start buying those flavored ones, it gets even worse. Like, as far as like actual like real sugar they throw in there. Yeah, I don't like that shit no more. I used to be Jack Honey, apple, Crown Apple, and shit like that. I mean, it tastes okay, but I just don't want to have that sweetness of flavor when I'm drinking whiskey. And I drink it straight now. I don't drink it. I don't mix it with Coke. I don't mix it with anything like that. Cube. That's the way. No, not even an ice cube. No ice, nothing. Just whiskey, room temp.
And you call me crazy.
Neat.
That is kind of crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
know.
I can understand it straight.
It is an acquired taste
with an ice cube.
It is an acquired taste, though. It is. You do have to kind of like start doing this little sip it. You don't obviously take a big, huge gulp like a beer or anything like that.
Like eating raw sushi. Like it's an acquired taste. You gotta.
Yeah, I love sushi.
Dude, I'm a fiend for sushi.
You like oysters too?
Man, I'm not a fan of oysters.
I like raw oysters, raw sushi.
It's it's back to that thing. It's like eating a booger. Like it's not. I don't like that texture.
It is kind of like that. Yeah.
Growing Up Timmy Turner.
Have y'all seen this? Growing Up Timmy Turner. So they released a trailer. I'm guessing the Fairly Odd Parents. I guess they're still
Trixie.
Oh my god,
bro, that's funny.
Yeah, dude, the comments are so.
Timmy Turner and Trixie.
Dude, first of all, this guy looks creepy as shit, dude. Look at his face. It looks fucking creepy as hell. It looks
like Timmy Turner, though.
It does look like Timmy Turner, though.
Bro, why does he have a chain, bro?
It's supposedly him. He's in college now, so I don't know why he's still wearing these. I mean, obviously, it's based on a cartoon.
Plus is like they're tweaking on that one.
Yeah,
that's like a last minute. Like,
everything has a new streaming
I bet you watch
site.
An episode though.
Yeah. No,
I would watch it. Like the new iCarly is on there.
It's the remakes though. Like it's like everyone's cash grabbing like this classic stuff.
Yes.
And they ended up like they're not destroying the legacy, but they're like putting a sour taste in the mouth of like some of those people.
Yeah, like the iCarly. I mean, I watched a little bit of iCarly when I was younger and stuff like that.
I watched it when I was younger, but
they have a new one that's kind of like made for adults. They have like they drink and they bang or whatever on there, and it's kind of weird, right?
It is weird because you're like, this isn't the iCarly I know, but they're trying to be relatable. But it's like you could just leave it where it was.
Exactly.
Leave those good memories that we had as a child.
But that girl who plays iCarly, she hasn't come on anything her whole life. I don't think. I don't know what else she has.
I don't know what she might. I mean.
Miranda Cosgrove.
She probably does like little movies or stuff.
So she's either like
she's rich. She don't need to work
like
the rest of her life.
She either can't get casted or she's not trying to get casted.
I think that's what it is. I think it's maybe both, dude.
But some of those people, they're like, you can't really see them doing anything else. So like from a director standpoint, like let's say I see her, and
they're
like,
one dimensional.
I'm like, this is iCarly.
Yeah,
like I can't not make her iCarly.
Right. A lot of childhood stars are like that. There's very few that break out, like Jessica Biel, and she came in Seventh Heaven. That's not really a sitcom, but she's obviously a well-known actress, and there's a few others I can't think of right now. But like people like from Boy Meets World, I haven't seen them in anything else. Obviously Will Smith is a huge star. Yeah. He started off on sitcoms and Martin Lawrence and shit like that.
All what is that one called? Like Zoe 101. Like,
right.
Like you never see
Sam
any
and Cat,
of those guys
like
again.
That. Yeah. But are you guys gonna watch this or no?
Negative.
No, I'm not. I'm not either.
I'd watch an episode.
I'm already pressed.
I would, but I'm not. I'm not
I'm not
subscribed.
gonna I'm ready for it to come out.
Exactly. I'm not subscribing to Paramount Plus for this show.
Yeah, that's a bit.
I might do the free
trial.
I might do my free trial, binge
7
watch in the
days.
week, and then just cancel it. Make another account if I have to. Have y'all guys? Y'all seen the new Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Do y'all keep up with the MCU at all? Do you guys are you guys into the
Yeah,
the
I've
MCU?
heard. I've seen a couple of videos about like that new trailer for Doctor Strange.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I just
ready.
found out what like the Illuminati was.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
in the Marvel universe. I'm
Right,
like,
right,
bro,
right.
That's pretty fucking cool. Like,
Wait, they introduced the Illuminati in the.
it's
Marvel
different.
It's not.
So-
it's not the Illuminati.
the
It's not the Illuminati.
It's like a panel of like the smartest beings in like all the multiverse, who are
Overwatch and everything.
yeah, they're like the Watchers.
They're like
kind
the
of.
yeah.
So it's like
They're just enlightened sorcerers and
yeah, it's like Professor X, Doctor Strange, Mr. Fantastic. There's a rumor that it's a variant of Iron Man, so like from a different multiverse, because in the trailer, when they're walking Doctor Strange in the handcuffs, they're Ultron bots. Like they look like Ultron's bots, but they're a little bit different. So they're saying he's on the panel. And then there's another guy, I think his name's like Black Bolt or something. I don't really know too much about
I'm not
him.
sure about him, but there's actually a good show that will kind of get you more familiar with, I think, the concept of the extended universe and the multiverse. Have y'all seen What If on Disney Plus?
No, I haven't seen it, but I kind of know what's happening.
I believe
in some of the
it.
episodes.
I believe What If the series on Disney Plus. It's animated.
It's going to be canon.
It's canon with
it's
the MCU.
Like, it didn't look canon at first, but
Right.
with the Multiverse of Madness stuff.
I think Feige confirmed it is canon actually.
Because there's a lot of you see Zombie Strange in one of the clips.
Yes.
Yeah. But nah, think of it like
I love that
like
fucking episode,
a panel
dude.
of like the Supreme Court kind of, I guess. It's hard to explain. But like
Yeah, it
when,
is
when you
hard to
start
explain.
fucking with multiverses, or you start making like for example, like Thanos would have like had to answer to them.
Like when Loki had the, what was it, the last episodes where he had to go talk to that little panel of people?
Yes, on the Loki show you're talking about, yeah, that guy, that Watcher guy,
Yeah.
who was basically controlling all
that
the.
guy's like a celestial. These guys are more like, they're smaller scale. But it's like in the comic books, I think every one of them, all the people in the Illuminati, they all had one Infinity Stone, so that no one would ever have them
all
all.
of them.
Yeah, no one could ever have them all.
Right. But they do explain the Watcher. You know, the
Yeah.
Watcher. You know, on that What If show, he should be part of the Illuminati too, because but he can't interfere with nothing. That
Yeah,
kinda-
well, that's what I'm saying. Since
but he
can't-
ends up.
since he doesn't-
Spoiler
he
alert!
doesn't
He ends up
interfere.
interfering.
Cause I think he's on like a higher level, because they're all humans. They're not necessarily humans, but they're not like celestial.
Celestials,
beings.
they're
Yeah.
not gods. They're not stuff like that.
They're little
but-
Tony Starks.
Yeah.
I'm really bummed that this guy did not get a good reaction whenever he walked into a theater. Because whenever we were watching Spider-Man and Daredevil popped up, I fucking grabbed Jessica and she had her fucking whiskey there and fucking spilled to the guy. Almost dropped on the people in front of us, dude. She goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, because it's like.
I love-
now that you know for sure that it's can't like the same universe.
A lot of people don't really know though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't like
Melanie
a super.
didn't know who it was.
It wasn't like a super big popular
Yes.
show.
I love Daredevil, dude.
Daredevil was
Punisher,
dope.
Daredevil. I think those are the two best shows from from Marvel on Netflix or anything like
You gotta
that.
be like a true fan.
I know they had like Iron Fist on there too, but they cut that off.
I'm ready for this one too. I think this is the most second one. First, I'm most excited for Thor.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
But this is number 2 on my list, Thor: Love and Thunder. I was really disappointed by Shang-Chi and the Eternals. I think that Eternals, they went with a different style of directing, I think, and there was a lot of wokeness in that movie. And I just think it was like too much, I think it was like too much dialogue. It wasn't like the it didn't stick to the same.
There's a lot going on.
Well, but if you think about it, like in those early years, in the early years of like Phase 1 or whatever it was, or of the Infinity
Everything's
Saga,
still new.
Right.
they were kind of slow because
They were.
you have to set up
Right.
Like you can't go balls to the wall from the beginning, or you're not gonna have it. That's why like it started up slow.
So
then
you think
those
that's what this is doing with the?
Well, I think they have to, just because they have to start. They have to start plotting the information.
It felt like a Phase 1 movie.
Like they have to just
like
put,
the original
they
Hulk
have-
and the
they-
original
like,
Iron Man.
They're laying the framework for
Maybe.
like the future. Like they're just trying to teach the consumer like just information. It's just
Other
information.
little aspects.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That way, whenever like later on, you're like, oh shit, okay, now it's coming together.
I'm ready for this movie.
Yeah, isn't
though.
this what's that guy's name? Like Gore or something? He's like a god killer. That's the villain.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
I think his name's Gore.
I have not. I don't know too much about the comics and everything like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just a big MCU fan. I think I like MCU. I like Marvel over DC. Although next week I am definitely gonna go see the Batman.
Robert Pattinson. It's like 3 hours long.
Is it? Is it 3 hours long?
It looks tight though.
Batman's are always long.
I'm ready.
It looks
for that
really
one,
dark. Like it's like I'm like at some point I'm gonna see him like beating somebody up and I'm gonna be like I'm gonna make a face. Like,
right.
That's how Batman is though.
But nothing's gonna be better.
What I'm saying like it's like a super dark.
Robert Pattinson though as Batman.
I think he's gonna do a good job, dude.
Yeah.
He's a great fucking actor.
And
dude.
I think they're going the vision that they have behind it is like he's like an in between phase. Like I think he's just becoming the Batman, so he's like still trying to find his footing.
Oh,
but he's also going through like a lot of stuff in his head.
He's not like an old Batman. Like Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck was like an older Batman. He's like in a much younger, like
right.
not fresh Batman, but still kind of like finding his bearings. And he's like supposed to be, fighting some stuff in his own head.
Who's the villain in the Batman?
The new one, Riddler,
right?
And Penguin.
Yeah,
Penguin.
Riddler and Penguin, dude. Those movies are great.
Yeah, watch Gotham.
Yes,
dude. I haven't seen Gotham. I actually watched.
I haven't watched
in
a while. Episodes.
That Penguin, I think is gonna. Oh yeah,
that Penguin's crazy on Gotham.
The last season sucked.
Is it gonna be the guy from Gotham or no?
No. It's a new reboot.
I like that guy.
Yeah, exactly. He does a great.
He
does a great Penguin, dude. I think he's gonna be the best
Riddler
Penguin.
too. The Riddler from Gotham.
Yes, the Riddler is good too, man. I mean, he's better than the Jim Carrey Riddler. We all know Batman Forever and Batman and Robin are the two worst Batmans in history. The best Batman, in my opinion, was The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger. That's probably the best comic book movie in history by fan received. Let me see what else we got. Oh my God, we talked about this a little bit earlier. Ex-teacher who fed student semen-laced cupcakes into 41 years. Dude, why would she do this, dude? Why do you think?
That just goes to show like how mental illness in the United States is just like not taken seriously. Because like, how do you get this far in life? Like that? In life with like this headset.
How do you get? Yeah, how do you get there?
Because that type of behavior doesn't just happen overnight.
She's a fucking teacher, dude. This is scary, dude. I have kids, and they're gonna go to school. This is from Hollywood Unlocked. Louisiana ex-teacher who admitted to giving her students cupcake laced with her husband's sperm has been sentenced to 41 years in prison after pleading guilty to second-degree rape, production of child pornography, and conspiracy of mingling harmful substances in Livingston on Friday. Cynthia Perkins, 36. Wow, she looks a lot older than she looks older than 36. Was handed down the sentence. According to New York Post, she has no possibility of parole for 40 years. I mean, dude, that's a suitable.
The husband was a sheriff's deputy.
150 criminal charges.
2019. Allegedly.
He's a former sheriff deputy who is also facing 150 criminal charges. Wow. So these people are just psychos, man. That just goes to show you, man. You got to protect your kids and don't let them accept. You can't even let them fucking eat cupcakes at school.
That's bad, though, and it's your damn teacher.
Exactly.
Man, we got to get Jordan on this anime wave, man.
Yeah, so.
I don't know.
So you don't like anime at all, period?
No, never have.
What's a good anime to get him started?
Jujutsu Kaisen
is
a new anime.
That's one I'm going to start.
It's a new age anime, badass fighting, and only one season. So it's because, like, there's a lot of good animes out there, but a lot of them are either old or they're fucking long. Like, One Piece is supposed to be a badass anime, right?
Yes.
But there's no way you're going to get me to watch 1,000 episodes.
1,000 episodes.
Like, there's no shot, right?
It discourages you from...
Exactly. That's why I recommend Jujutsu Kaisen to people. Because it's new, shonen, and it's not long. Because it's just started.
Another one is on Netflix. It's called Baki. That show...
It's like a fighting one, right?
It is a fighting one. And that show, let me tell you, man, the animation on there, the story on there is so amazing. You'll be hooked on the first episode. And I think the first... Baki, see, they remade it. It's originally Baki the Grappler. It came out in the early 2000s. They have 2 seasons of those. But you have to go on YouTube to find those. They're not on Netflix. They're not on Funimation. I don't even know where the fuck you can find that, those episodes. So I watched it in kind of backwards. I watched Baki Hanma, which has 1 season. Then there's Baki, which has 3 seasons. And then I watched Baki the Grappler. So I literally watched it backwards.
Reverse.
Which is, you don't have to watch it in order, but it is better because you actually know what's going on. Baki, One Punch Man, it's a great anime too. It's very violent. It's very gruesome. And it has a stupid concept though, kind of dumb. He can defeat anybody in one punch. In one punch, he can beat anybody.
I've heard about that, and it kind of just draws me away. But Demon Slayer too. Demon Slayer is the hot new one right now. It's season 2 just ended, but man, it's like really cool because
Demon Slayer is really awesome, dude.
Yeah,
and
I just can't find the interest.
It's kind of creepy. It's kind of like
Jujutsu Kaisen.
What is it about though? Like, what am I watching?
There's a kid who swallows like the bad guys are like curses, and everyone knows like jujutsu, right? But they're jujutsu sorcerers, so it's like martial arts with magic.
So, sorry to cut you off. So, jujitsu is an actual martial art practice that's been around ancient. And in Naruto, they use jutsu. They use different jutsus to do different moves on people. So is it like a combination of jutsu and jujitsu? So it's jujutsu?
That's the martial art. Like they fight with the martial art, but they also have these things called techniques, which they use cursed energy is like your power level. So the more cursed energy someone has, the stronger they are. And you have techniques that you can use that are like that make you stronger. One guy can his voice is his technique. One guy, and they have these things called domain expansions, which when you become a certain power level, you can cut off and create your own world, and you can fight in your world. But everyone's a little bit different. Like cursed energy, think of it as power. Like it's like power level in Dragon Ball.
So can anybody learn
get that from other people or what?
No, you have it, and you train to develop more. You're born with it.
So can anybody learn any type of jujutsu?
No, you have inherited jujutsus like your family, and then you have stuff you can learn.
Okay.
You can't learn every single jutsu. It's like you have the framework of a certain type of...
You just build off of that.
Yeah, and you build it. So, the premise of the show is there's a kid who swallows... the king of curses is the big bad guy, right? He's the king of curses. He has 4 arms, and he has 5 fingers on each arm. And all these fingers... The jujutsu sorcerers are trying to collect all the fingers to kill him because I say demons. I'm thinking the wrong one. Curses are killing people. Curses kill people. They're bad people.
Right.
So if they can take all the fingers and destroy them, they'll kill the king of curses, which will kill all curses. And the main character Yuji, there's a event happens where he swallows a finger, and when you swallow the finger, the king of curses, his name is Sukuna. He lives inside of him, and he gives him power, but Sukuna is so strong.
Off of Venom.
His Sukuna is so strong he can take over Yuji's body, and he tries to go start killing people. But he's only as strong as however many fingers he is.
Oh, I got you.
So since it's only one finger,
if you lose a finger, then he gets weaker.
No. Yuji ate 1 finger, so Sukuna's only 1 finger strong. Now let's say down the line, if Sukuna gets all 20 of his fingers, he would just kill everyone forever. He's the guy.
Oh, okay.
And Yuji's sorcerer, in the first episode, Sukuna takes over, right? And Gojo, Yuji's sensei, he just beats the shit out of him in Yuji's body.
Oh, I see.
Bad.
Internal.
Because he's not that strong. Yeah, he takes over Yuji's body, so he has to. But it's really hard to explain.
Yeah.
So there's one girl who she doesn't have a cursed technique, so she uses cursed weapons. So she's a martial artist with weapons. She has a whole arsenal of different weapons that she can use. One guy,
she's Batman.
One of his techniques is he can clap and switch locations with people. But what this does is it uses your cursed energy. So every time you use your technique, your cursed energy goes down. But there's one guy, dude, he's super fucking OP. He has unlimited cursed energy.
Oh,
he's a good guy.
So he can use it
he can just use it as much as he wants. And I don't really understand. I mean, I guess I kind of understand. He's a sensei.
He's gonna end up turning bad.
But no, not that. But he's so OP. You're
yeah, like Superman.
In one season, he's
Too many
so
powers.
super OP. It's
I guess
seeing Broly for the first time.
Right.
You're what are they gonna do?
Nobody can beat him.
Yeah, you're like I don't know how they're gonna beat him.
Yeah.
That's kind of what he's on, but he's a good guy.
Actually sounds
interesting. And it's his technique is so OP. You're I don't understand who's gonna beat this guy later on.
I think you'll really like My Hero Academia.
And there's one guy who can summon. He calls them Shingekis or something like that. His technique is summoning animals to fight for him. So he has 12 animals, and he can summon them all. That's his curse technique.
Right. Kind of like that chick on X-Men. She can talk to animals and tell them what to do.
Yeah. His are like ghosts.
Oh,
so
okay.
He
mythical.
Them. They live inside of him.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think you really like My Hero Academia because everybody's born with a quirk, 80% of the world's population has a quirk. Okay. And they all have different quirks. They all like, but All Might, he's the main. Yeah, he has something called One for All, where he's like super powerful, super fast, and nobody can beat him. He's like the Superman.
Yeah, that's how Yuji, the main character. So his cursed energy comes from Sukuna. So Sukuna's made him strong. His thing is,
and Sukuna's still alive.
Sukuna lives inside of him. Yeah, he's a curse.
Oh, kind of like the Nine-Tailed Fox.
He's like stuck. Yeah, Sukuna's like stuck inside Yuji, and for every finger Yuji swallows, he gets stronger. So it gets harder for Sukuna to come out. So what the whole premise of the show is, they're gonna hunt down every finger.
Oh, they're not all together.
They're gonna make Yuji eat it, and then they're gonna kill Yuji. That way they can kill the curse.
But Yuji's the main character.
Yes,
that's crazy.
But Yuji's okay with it.
He knows he's gonna die.
He knows he's doing it for a good reason.
They were already gonna kill him. They were like, "Yeah, we're just gonna kill you because you have the finger." And he was like, "Wait, I'll because one of his friends died like really early on to a curse, so he wants to do it." So the premise of the show is they find all 20 fingers. Yuji eats him. For every finger, he gets stronger and Sukuna gets weaker, and then they kill Yuji, which will kill the curse.
That's gonna end the show.
That's how it should end. I've never read the manga. I don't know.
Yeah, you haven't looked ahead for spoilers or
haven't
anything
looked
like
ahead
that.
or
Yeah,
anything like that.
I wouldn't do that, man. I hate spoilers. I like watching it, on a weekly basis and
and then
not knowing what's going on.
There's even bad Jujutsu sorcerers. So like there's Jujutsu sorcerers who were good, but they're bad guys now, and they work alongside curses.
Yeah.
And curses, they have all kinds of crazy techniques. Like there's one guy, he can control trees, and like he can suck the life force out of the ground to regain cursed energy.
That's crazy.
And like one of his arms is a tree. He can do he can inject poison.
Groot, yeah, that Groot.
It's really tight. But the thing about Jujutsu Kaisen is like you get interested in everyone's abilities and what they can do. But the fighting animation is so good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it the best you've seen in recent?
Demon Slayer is the best I've seen.
Oh, okay.
Dude, in Demon Slayer,
Demon Slayer is a Netflix original, isn't it?
No.
No?
It's only on Crunchyroll and Funimation and stuff.
Demon Slayer? No, it's on Netflix.
Well, it is on Netflix, but it's not Netflix
Oh,
original.
Okay. I see.
It
wasn't created by Netflix.
The first season of Demon Slayer is on a lot of stuff.
Oh, I see. They have a lot of license.
Yeah.
A lot of streaming services have
Demon
license.
Slayer was even adding scenes that weren't in the manga. Like they're making fight scenes longer.
Right.
So they're adding more stuff, and it's ufotable. So it's the same. Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen are the same studio.
Oh, I see.
So they're the same animators.
Right.
So they're different styles.
Okay, that was supposed to say different styles,
but the fighting is just so good.
Animation. Yeah, it's on good in both of them, man. Well, guys, it looks like it's time we got to wrap this bitch up, man. I want to thank you guys for coming. It's been a good event filled.
I wanted to talk about Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson? What's going on with Deshaun Watson?
He's guilty. 100%.
Is he going to be back in the league?
I mean,
the Texans said they are.
Pick him up, right?
The Texans say that they are holding him hostage, pretty much. They won I think they won 2 first rounds.
They won a lot for him.
They won, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There was another team willing to get him on his team.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't want.
Another thing too is the reason they're not fielding any offers is
everything's not clear.
They're waiting until he's
the trial
legitimately innocent. They don't want to pick up they don't want to pay all this for Watson, and then the next day
can't even play. He's guilty.
He did it.
But how are they gonna prove he's guilty or not? Isn't it just
I think he narrowed it down to 2 or 3.
They're just dragging it along. The people. I think because isn't he paying them off one by one?
Yeah.
He's paying settlements.
Really?
He's paying settlements to all of them.
I think it's kind of bullshit that we have to still pay this guy, even though he hasn't played a single game this past season.
That's a little crazy.
It
was the same shit with.
But they don't want to play him though, right?
John Wall, right?
Oh, John Wall. What did John Wall do?
Well, who is it on the Rockets that's not playing? They're just paying him.
Oh, I don't know.
Wasn't it John Wall?
It was John Wall. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Both the management and John Wall, they're both just all right, you're not playing.
In basketball, though, they can do that.
He had I don't know if he doesn't want to play or he has a bad attitude towards everything, but they're both just came to terms where he's not gonna play.
It's like Ben Simmons. He hasn't played all year.
But
because of disagreements with the 76ers. Oh wait, he got traded, didn't he? He's in the Nets.
He just got traded.
He still doesn't want to play?
No, he's
something
injured.
about he's getting
he has an
injury on his
Oh,
back.
he has an injury.
He has
mental health and everything.
Oh, I didn't know if it was mental health. I thought he had
really
legit injury.
Dude, everybody on the Nets has mental health.
But no, bro, John Wall,
fucking Kevin Durant,
he was just not playing.
Kyrie.
He was just not dressing out. And then the Rockets are like, all right, we're just gonna keep paying you. We're like both sides are
retarded, dude.
Have just given up on him playing.
Why wouldn't you just buy him out then,
bro? All Houston teams are fucking retarded, man. Texans, bro, Rockets, Astros.
It was so funny.
They don't want to pay Correa. We already lost the pitcher. Fuck, what's his name? The badass pitcher that was on the Astros that took us to the World Series.
Garrett Cole.
Oh yeah.
We lost Garrett Cole because we want to pay him. We don't want to pay Correa.
Verlander ain't coming back.
He's coming back.
Nah, no, I'm just fucking around.
He had like 60.
He had 2 Tommy Johns.
What is he? 40?
No, he just took 2 years
41?
off.
But he had 1 Tommy John surgery.
Was it Tommy John?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was
Tommy John.
Yeah,
well, he just took 2 years off.
But it was Tommy John. I think he came back too early and then re-injured himself, and then he said, "Fuck it, let me have surgery." Some players come back better.
I thought he was just gonna be
not
like,
better,
"Hey, trade me to Detroit, and I'm gonna go retire." Like, because he's Detroit's where he came from.
No, he said he wants to stay with Houston. He's gonna take a pay cut. He said he wants to stay with Houston, but he's willing to take a pay cut to stay.
But he's gonna He's gonna be his 40 season or his 39 season next year.
Season.
I mean his 39
age. Yeah,
season.
yeah. He's 39 years old.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah.
Verlander?
Yeah, he's old.
No, he's not 39.
Yes, he is. Look it up.
I'll look it up.
He's either 38 or 39.
No. I'd say 36, 37. Let me see.
I know for a fact.
Okay, let me look it up.
I know he's at least 38. He might be
fact or cap?
Like today he might be 38.
On this session of fact or cap.
39 years old. Holy shit. he's
39 years old.
But pitchers can play long. Pitchers can.
Oh, he just turned 39.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he just turned 39.
But I'm saying this is gonna be his 39 age.
This is last year. Should be right. How old was Roger Clemens whenever he was pitching?
He's probably 40.
40, right?
Nolan Ryan was what? Like
What's
42 or 43?
What's up? Albert Pujols is 80 years old. He's still playing first base.
Last year was his last year, huh?
Was it?
No.
Was it his last year? He was still starting last year.
Yeah, he's gonna retire.
He's retiring.
He already did.
Finally,
retire.
he did. That's good, man. He's an OG in the game, man. He can still fucking hit. He can still play first base.
He was still hitting with like 15 bombs.
Yeah, he was just like, bro.
It's a freak athlete.
That's a 40-year-old.
Genetics.
A lot of people don't understand that prime Pujols was a better hitter than prime Trout. Because that was a demographic that came.
Dude, prime Pujols, wasn't he on steroids? Or no, he never got caught. Never.
He was young.
Baseball, man. That's another thing.
The man's a horse.
I saw a demographic. It was Trout's 3-year prime versus Pujols' 3-year prime, and Pujols just
can't even compare.
shit on him.
Really?
At like every single stat. But Mike Trout, the argument is Mike Trout was a better player, but as a better hitter, Pujols shit on him as a better hitter in his prime 3-year, like a 3-year prime or like a 5-year prime even then. But a lot of people don't understand that.
What's going on with the baseball lockout? Have y'all been keeping up with that? There's a
bunch of disagreements they have.
What is the politics behind that?
Owners are greedy. Baseball's growing at an exponential rate, and they don't want to pay for it. The players want more for minor leaguers, and they want to fix the whole
minor leaguers don't make shit.
Yeah, last year the minor leaguers would post pictures and stuff of their lunch. It'd be like a bologna sandwich.
We probably make more than
Are you serious,
they were making
dude?
They have to pay for their own stuff on trips and everything.
Like less than $400 a week. Like
no per diem.
There would be 2 guys. Like 2 guys would sleep in a car, or like 3 guys would split one hotel room.
Riding around in a van or something.
It's bad.
Is it because so the major league is locking out because of the minor league?
No,
yes.
Really. They want. That's one of the factors.
It's one of the factors that
they want to be more fair. They want the minor leagues to make more money. They want that 6-year arbitration process to be bad. They don't like the way because have you ever heard of the way like teams abuse like young players? Mm-hmm. So like they'll bring them up. For an example, let's just say 162 games. They'll at 18 games, it's 1 year of service, right? You gain 1 year of service.
Okay.
But if you play 17 games, they send you back to the minors so that you don't get a year.
So that you don't get that. So you don't get paid or what?
So
they own you for another year.
So they don't have to pay you too.
Crazy.
Yes, and so they don't have to pay him. So that's why they're fighting for young players. Because, like, for example, Mike Trout won the MVP making like $480,000. Right? The MVP was making $480,000 a year, and you have Kershaw guys making $30 million. You know what I'm saying?
30 million.
But like he was the MVP.
Only pitching a couple games.
That's what they want.
Yeah, 40, 180 million. Yeah, that's chump change.
That's what they want to fix.
That's nothing.
They want to fix the way that teams take advantage of these young players and basically hold them hostage for Because
hold them accountable.
By the time these guys are done,
they're holding them back.
By the time these guys finish their go into free agency, they're 26, 27 years old. The best part of their careers are over.
You think so?
So but
yeah.
I'm just saying,
baseball's a little
for most of them, like their best athletic body is like done
coming right out
because they're 26, 27 going into free agency, and if let's say they could have gone into free agency at 24, they would have been much better off,
way better contracts.
Yes. So it's like these teams are just holding the young guys hostage.
But it's another thing I was going to talk about earlier. I forgot to bring it up. Like as far as the pay gap and stuff like that, is it because the minors not selling tickets? Is it because they're not charging a lot for tickets? They don't have the fans. Because I've never been to a minor league game.
The Skeeters games,
but now it's
get packed.
Something else.
Oh, the Space Cowboys,
Cowboys or something like that.
No, they're solid games. It's
really?
Just like they're greedy. They don't have to, so they don't. Because like what other options do these guys have? They'll either play minor league ball or quit baseball.
Right.
So it's like,
I understand.
It's one of those things where.
And then you can always find other players.
Yeah. You can always go Dominican Republic and grab somebody off the street.
That's mostly what they're fighting for. They're fighting for the minimum salary, the 6-year arbitration process, and then minor league rights.
Is it for all minor leagues or?
Yeah, all minor leaguers, like a minimum minor league salary.
Baseball is an expensive sport.
Like for example, last year the Orioles owner came out and said that they will now be paying for all like room and board for every minor league team.
Only the Orioles.
Only the Orioles.
That they didn't used to do
yes, they don't. They don't have to do it.
Yeah.
But the Orioles owner came out and said, "I'm going to start paying for room and board for AAA, AA, single A, high A, like all of them."
Yeah, and so the Orioles minor league is called the Orioles. Like a lot of minor league,
they're all different. They're in different places. Different
lot of minor league teams are named after the New York Yankees. Minor league is New York Yankees.
Well, there's a lot of different ones. Like I think for the Astros or the Rangers, it's like the Round Rock Express, the Corpus Christi Hooks, and then Sugarland Skeeters.
I see.
So those are all their developmental teams.
They're all part of their
Right.
The MLB's argument in all of this is when these young guys sign their deals, they get real big signing bonuses. So that's what the MLB says. You can live off that, and we'll pay you this. But the thing is, like, let's say you're in college, right? Mm-hmm. You're a fifth-year college player, and you got an offer to go to the pros. You're like a fifth, sixth round pick. Now, they know, the team, the organization knows that they don't have to offer you a lot of money. Like,
because you're used to not making no money.
No, not that. It's like, what else are you going to do? It's not like
baseball your whole life.
It's not like you can't negotiate. Like if the Yankees offer me a 10,000 signing bonus, but the Rays want to give me 15,000, you can't go because the Yankees own you because they drafted you. Mm-hmm. So they know you can't go anywhere. So they can say, well, actually, we'll give you $5,000. So it's like you take the $5,000 or you quit baseball. So that's their issues.
That is ridiculous.
Because
I did not know all this.
Only the 1%. Of like those young players, like the first round, second round picks,
actually make it.
Only they will be able to survive when they're in the minors because they're making $1 million signing bonuses.
Wow, I did not know all this politics, man. How do you guys know so much? You just read a lot of articles, and
I just read a lot about baseball.
That's my sport.
Yeah. But man, dude, baseball, it has never been my favorite sport to watch. It's always been NFL or NBA. But now recently, I've gotten more into baseball. But maybe because the Astros have gotten better, it's more entertaining for me. And also the politics in NBA and the NFL, man, just getting out of hand. They're getting too political. You don't
watch basketball, do you?
No, so I've seen basketball. I know about basketball. I know about players. I know who's good, who's not. I know which teams. I know what's going on. But I can't sit down and watch a basketball game. Like I'll get bored.
I'm the same way with soccer.
The game itself of basketball.
I feel like soccer, you have to watch it in person.
Playing basketball. Fucking fun.
Yeah. I love playing
I can't
basketball.
sit and watch a basketball game and like analyze it and
My favorite sport is MMA, is UFC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I watch every single fight. I watched the fight last night.
Who won?
Islam.
Name, yeah.
Okay, so
Makachev. Bobby
22-1.
He got.
22-1.
Is he gonna get the fight?
He's gonna get a title fight. He's gonna go against Charles Oliveira. That's gonna be a ridiculous fight. And also next weekend we got Jorge Masvidal versus Kobe Covington.
Was that third one? Fourth?
No, it's the first fight.
First
fight.
Oh, Who they fought before? Who did Kobe fight?
Usman twice.
Oh, Usman twice.
He fought Usman twice, lost both times. But the first fight could have gone either way, but he got knocked out. He got tired, I think. But I'm taking Kobe. I like Kobe, man. I like he's a heel. I like Kobe Covington. I like that he's a trash talker. He's definitely not as good trash talking as Conor McGregor or like a Chael Sonnen. But I grew up exactly. The press conferences, he has some good comebacks.
UFC's WWE on steroids.
I grew up watching WWE and watching The Rock and Triple H and Stone Cold. They cut some mean promos, man. They just know how to talk shit. And I like that about Kobe. He's a good heel. He don't give a shit if nobody fucking likes him. He's a Trump supporter. I like that. He always talks shit about Joe Biden, and he always talks shit about.
I'm not on that wave.
Yeah, dude. I like that about him. He knows how to talk his way into fights.
He knows how to sell fights.
He knows how to sell fights, but he can also fight his ass off. Dana White even said it. If Kamaru Usman didn't exist, Kobe would be champion.
He'd be the guy.
He's good at fight. He's good at striking. He's good at wrestling. He's good on the ground grappling. I mean, dude, he's a very well-rounded fighter. I don't think Jorge Masvidal has the tools in his arsenal to compete with him.
Yeah.
For five rounds. And Kamaru Usman would knock him out in like
Masvidal
what?
reminds me of a Diaz.
He's more
badass fighter, but
he's more of a boxer. You know what I mean? He's more of a boxer. And after he got laid out by Kamaru Usman,
man, that fight we were watching at the 15.
Oh yeah.
The heavyweight.
Derek Lewis.
What's the other guy? The shoe guy.
Oh, the
shoey guy.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna lose, man. Derek Lewis was on him all.
Yeah.
Nah, but he was eating him, and then
was.
just out of nowhere,
It didn't even look. Tight. It didn't even look like.
It didn't look like he should have been knocked out. When we first seen it, we were like, "What? How did he?"
But then you have to also think these guys are 240, 200. No,
one hit.
No, they're tired, but they're also 250 pounds.
I think the guys are 265.
He weighed in at a 260.
If any of us got hit by one of those guys, like we're dead. Like, legitimate. Like,
we're not waking brain up damage. Yeah. You get all kinds of shit, man.
He hit him right here, just
solid, close too.
Yeah, he was close. He was just
close.
Who was the main event that night?
That was Adesanya and
Oh man, Adesanya, dude. He's a different beast.
That was a boring fight, but
it was a boring fight.
Adesanya was just defending.
I think dude. I think if you're champion, you have to go ahead and prove you're the best. I mean, he obviously is the best in the world. He gets a lot of his inspiration from anime.
But you can tell.
I like him.
You could tell that Adesanya, he wasn't scared, but he was
reserved.
He was like,
he was very reserved.
He was like, man, he's like, if I get hit, I'm getting hit. Like,
he got pieced up a couple times.
Yeah, he did. But you could tell he was very reserved. He wasn't as like
Robert Whittaker
and like all around as he usually is. Robert Whittaker fought a good fight though. Like he
could have done better.
But I'm saying he didn't win the fight. But
for himself though.
But I'm saying like it wasn't like a super clear
decision.
It wasn't like, oh, here we
landslide.
Here we go again. Like Adesanya, this. It was like,
but now,
like a couple times you're like, oh shit. Like,
but now
he came to
3-2.
fight.
But now he has his number already. He beat him twice.
Yeah.
We don't want to see that again.
Yeah, it's over.
We don't want to see it again. Same thing with Kobe and Usman.
Who's next with Adesanya?
Man, I don't know who's next with Adesanya, dude. I really don't know. Nobody can fuck with him.
Didn't he talk about going up?
He already did go up. Remember, I watched that fight at your house.
Oh, yeah.
He went up against the champion who later lost to Glover Teixeira. But he's too small, dude. Yeah. He's too small, man. I mean, he's tall. He needs to put on some weight.
6'2", 6'3"?
He's like 6'4", I think. Adesanya's like 6'4", super long. And the thing is, though, people were saying that,
he's so slippery.
He's gonna win on the feet, but that guy was fucking him up on the feet too. The champion, I can't fucking remember his name. The guy from I don't know if he's from Sweden or Poland. He's Polish. The champion who beat him, who lost to Glover Teixeira. Now Glover Teixeira, I think they're gonna have a rematch, but I don't think Adesanya needs to go up. He needs to
just run the division.
Run the division like Anderson Silva. He has a loss on his record now, but that's not his weight division. I don't think anybody at 185 can beat him for the next at least 4 or 5 years, dude. That's your prime. But Masvidal and Covington, I'm taking Covington. I think he's gonna knock him out. I think he's gonna wrestle him.
I think if he knocks
TKO
him out, Masvidal's
next
done.
weekend, next Saturday. It's next Saturday, dude. So, but yeah, UFC has always been my well, not always. It's been like 2000.
I just barely started watching the fight nights.
Oh yeah, dude. I haven't missed an event in like 12 years, man. Like a whole event. Even if I miss it, I'll go back and watch it the next day or something like that. And I've always watched the fights. I don't pay for every fight, but
Oh, definitely not.
because they got.
I mean, don't they come up the next day anyways on YouTube?
Yeah,
for like 2 days.
Not on YouTube, not the whole fight.
Okay.
Because
You
that.
can watch it on ESPN though.
Yeah. I have ESPN Plus and stuff like that, man. And same thing with boxing. I like boxing.
I hate boxing.
I hate
You
it.
really,
I can't
dude?
stand boxing.
Why?
It's so boring.
It's
Really?
well, the idea of fighting for points, like I understand it and I respect it as a sport, but like fighting for points, I wouldn't even call it fighting.
Well,
You know? Like it's boxing. Yeah, it's boxing. So it's just like fighting. It's boring, I guess, for me too. Unless you're gonna see like boxing. 2 heavyweights box, I guess.
Oh,
like,
dude.
You know somebody's gonna get laid out.
Dude. The thing is, dude, man, I grew up watching boxing before UFC was as popular as it is now. You know, it would be like a chess match. It would be it's the sweet science, man. I mean, you know, you go back and watch Ali highlights and Tyson highlights, and I grew up watching Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, and I grew up watching these guys, man. Their boxing techniques are just like on another level, and you're like, man, how can these people punch that fast? But it is a very limited form of fighting. You know what I mean?
After watching a UFC fight, saying to go watch a boxing fight, and can't.
Well, a lot of people get turned off by UFC because there's too much grappling on the ground,
they don't
wrestling,
really
and
like
stuff
it.
like that. They don't like that. You know what I mean?
that's how it is for me too. Like what he's saying though, when I started seeing UFC, that's a lot more exciting than boxing. So it's like
You get to use
going from UFC to boxing.
There's so
you're
much
just
that
like,
can happen.
Like a snooze fest.
I like both. I'm not gonna lie. I like UFC better, but boxing. It's like I grew up watching boxing. I'm not ever gonna stop. I love boxing.
Yeah.
Especially these big fights. They have Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Canelo Alvarez, who he's fighting. He's going up to light heavyweight now to fight the Russian champion. And I just think he's unbeatable right now. I wish he could fight Floyd Mayweather now because Canelo's in his prime now, knocking people out. He went from like 147, now he's going up to like 185, like 40 pounds.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And in boxing, it's like every 7 pounds is a different weight division. They have so many weight divisions. You know, in the UFC, they go up like 10 pounds, stuff like that. So, but anything else you guys want to bring up? Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Man, I'm good. Okay.
I think we pretty much touched on a lot of things that we intended on talking
Never
about.
answered your relationship question, but yeah.
What? Oh, what was the?
Oh, I forgot.
What are the
it
new
was.
kids doing?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either, man. I'm like I said, I've been off the market for a while, so.
Well, kind of just go in and you don't tell a girl like how pretty she is or how whatever.
Yeah, girls don't like nice.
You just go in with something like.
I feel like they get enough of that on social media anyways.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's how you kind of break the ice. You talking about the icebreaker is like, say she posts some food or something. You're like, hey, you know, where is this? Looks really good. Type shit. And like she'll tell you, and you're
Try
like,
to connect that way.
And you're like, oh, bet I'm gonna go. I'll let you know what I think. Type thing, and then you come back later on. You can that's like how you break.
Right. You slide in the DMs.
But you don't walk in and be like, hey, you're so beautiful. Let's get to
no,
like,
dude.
That's
Cornball.
That's like super L. Like
especially if they're on Instagram posting all these pictures and everything.
Because you're not the only one that's doing that. Like they see that all day.
If you're in their comment section telling them how
that's
cringy.
No, that's crazy. Like, nah, but you just go in with like, or like, let's say like they're at like a festival or something, or like at a park, like, hey, you know, where is this? Like, just on something.
Like, I didn't know you were into that or something like that.
Like, oh, that's cool. I like sushi. I'm gonna try it, and I'll let you know how it goes. You know.
I feel like guys that comment on those girls' pictures, you're so beautiful, you're pretty, or have a great day. I feel like those are the where's my hug guys.
No, they're
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're tweaks, bro.
Where's my hug? You know, that's so fuck, dude.
Bro, there's no shot you'll ever catch me on that way.
No shit, man.
I don't care how damn bad I am, bro. I'm not leaving a comment.
No, not leaving a comment.
No,
you know, but nothing wrong with leaving a like. I mean, if a girl's naked showing her ass or, you know, in a bikini, you don't, you know, if you're in a relationship, you don't like that picture, dude.
Yeah, just
if it's celebrity, J-Lo, for example, she
still can't like it.
No,
still can't
my
like
girl
it.
be on.
I don't think because my girl likes the pictures. I go and see the likes, and I see my girl's the first one liking it. So she don't care.
She's different.
And I don't care if she likes a guy's picture, like you know, Chris Hemsworth, or
I feel like guys could care less,
or whoever, you
I
know,
that's
a
how
handsome
I be
guy.
like.
If it's a handsome guy, she goes like, I don't give a damn.
I like it for you.
Yeah, no shit.
looks badass.
My
Yeah,
girl give me some
yeah.
like crazy explanation on how I like this and why. She's telling me why I liked it. I'm like, Damn, that's kind of crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even think it was that far, but I got you. I won't do it.
There's
again.
nothing wrong. And me and my girl talked about this. There's nothing wrong with having like a celebrity crush. You know what I mean?
Steph.
Yeah.
Alexandra Daddario.
Oh, really? That's yours?
For sure. Percy Jackson girl. True Detective.
Should I pull her up?
Yes.
I know who she is. I don't know really where she comes.
Percy Jackson. It's crazy because she was in that Percy Jackson movie and she's like 30 years old.
Okay. She has her IG somewhere right here.
She looks like the one from that show, that old show.
What old show? She's old. So
she's old?
She's not super old, but.
Ooh, you like that one?
That's your crush?
No, she's tweaked on that one.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's pretty. She's cute.
She's skinny.
Where else?
She is skinny, but.
You've always liked skinny girls, though.
Her Instagram's pretty whack. I'm not gonna lie. But she's from Percy Jackson and True Detective.
Yeah. She's I think I seen her.
True Detective is a really good show.
I wanted to watch it.
It's the first season has Woody Harrelson and
Yes.
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew
They're
McConaughey.
partners. It's a badass story.
The second one is like Rachel McAdams and.
It's that the black dude.
No. That's season 3.
That's season 3. Oh, it's
Not
what's his name, bro?
not Vince Vaughn.
No, it is Vince Vaughn.
But he's not the True Detective.
Vince Vaughn.
Oh yeah, but he's in it.
He's in it.
I don't know. I haven't seen season
Rachel
2.
McAdams and fuck, dude.
Nah, bro. Season 1, True Detective, Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. It's badass.
Yeah. And every season's a different storyline.
It's a different. Yeah,
like
they go somewhere else, and it's a new crime, different people.
Somewhere else, man. So, but no, I'm not gonna. I don't have no celebrity crush.
Stop lying.
Man.
I don't have none. I don't have no celebrity crush, man. So yeah, I'm not allowed to. My celebrity crush is my girl Jessica. So
respect that.
She's gonna listen to this later.
I don't even respect that.
No, she knows. She told me. I know you like Scarlett Johansson. Well, okay. She's very.
I'm not.
She's a great actress. She's a fucking great actress. She's super talented. She's very pretty.
I don't think she's that hot.
You don't think so?
Not really.
I think she's going down. I think
she's getting older.
I think she's getting older. White. You know, she's like 35. Yeah, she's white. You know.
Oh no, for me, Allison Brie.
I don't know who that is. Is she an actress?
Remember the Will Ferrell movie where he goes to jail? That's his wife. With Kevin Hart? His wife, the one that's like a gold digger. Okay. No, I gotta. What else is she on? She was on that girl wrestling show too.
Not a fan of light skinned people.
She was.
Man, I just had this white guy quit on me at work. I was so happy.
What is it? Allison
Brie.
Everybody's gonna think I'm racist against white people.
No shit.
I don't know. I think.
Okay, is that go up? That guy's dope.
This dude?
Yeah. Is that the one I'm thinking about?
Yeah, that's Dave Franco.
Oh, Dave Franco. Yeah. Man, he hasn't come out anything in a while, man. What happened to
Dave
this guy?
Franco
Look at his fucking...
is what James Franco should have been, bro.
Yeah.
He's so fucking funny. Like,
I don't like that they're canceling James Franco.
In 21 Jump Street.
He's from 21,
22 Jump Street. Oh, no, he's from 21. He's from 21.
That guy's hilarious.
He's so funny, bro.
He is hilarious, dude. Like, and that movie Neighbors.
Yes, bro. Neighbors is... Have you seen Neighbors?
Yeah.
They're both super funny.
Yeah, they're both fucking hilarious, dude.
Seth Rogen is just...
Man, dude, I don't like that Seth Rogen.
Another level.
I don't like that Seth Rogen, but I don't like that he just fucking said fuck you to James Franco, man. He didn't stick by his boy. He didn't help defend him. He's like, let's cancel him.
I feel like it's bigger than that. Like,
what happened, though? I don't even know what happened.
So...
He's like
sexuality...
Not rapey, but like...
Touchy.
He
was a professor.
Like Deshaun Watson, kind of.
Yeah. He had sex with a couple of his students because he was teaching at I forgot what college he was teaching. I think teaching like a theater or maybe something else, maybe some other type of subject. I'm not sure exactly.
Sexual allegations.
He did fuck some of his students.
They're in college.
Yeah,
but he's the professor.
He's a professor.
He's the teacher.
But
they're all of age.
But like
and he didn't rape.
But it's just like. It just looks bad from someone in his position.
Right.
To go to do that because of his image in the public.
And he did deny it at first, and now he's admitting to it. So, but
it's like, I mean,
I'm pretty sure there's plenty of professors that sleep.
For sure.
But they're not James Franco.
Yeah, they're not James Franco.
But he's James Franco.
But he's also had misconduct allegations.
They're like, do you want to pass? And like, how bad do you want to pass?
Yeah, but he's also like kind of, I think on the movie set too, and he's like he'll grab the shoulder, he'll grab a leg while he's talking to him.
That.
Yeah,
he's like that. He's very flirty.
Yeah. So it's like if you do that to the wrong person, it spirals out of control. Or if
right.
And then somebody says, "Oh yeah, he was like that."
Yeah, and then it just So it's just like,
and a lot of girls though, man, and I'm not saying that they're lying or anything like that. But a lot of women, they see it as an opportunity.
Oh yeah, they'll get in the store if they can.
Yeah, they see it as an opportunity. You know what?
Like when you're in a position that he's in, you have to behave differently because your image is your career.
Right. You do, especially now after the Me Too movement.
It does suck, but it's just like that's part of the life.
After the Me Too movement, dude, you can't do that now. You have to get consent for everything. Everything you almost need a contract. It's like Drake. You know, he makes everybody sign an NDA before he can bang them.
Does he really?
Yeah.
W.
Yeah. I mean, you have to.
You didn't see the story about the hot sauce in the condom?
No.
Bro, he smashed on some girl and he
put hot sauce.
He went to the bathroom and poured hot sauce in the condom.
Smart guy.
And the only reason people found out is because the girl went in there to grab the condom, and then she went to like TMZ and started talking about it, and everybody was like,
she tried to
W Drake, like everybody was like,
she tried to put the sperm inside of her to get pregnant. But what a fucking bitch! He should sue her, dude. And why would she go and say that?
Yeah, that's
because you're throwing yourself under the bus, saying that I
clearly tried to do that.
That's illegal as fuck.
That goes to show how stupid people are.
That's super illegal, dude. And a lot of girls like poke holes in the condoms and stuff like that.
Have you seen Blue Mountain State?
I have heard of it. No.
Oh, it's old. Like it's
old.
Yeah,
it's
old.
But there's a scene where like the quarterback. So that is like a linebacker, and the quarterback is, I forgot his name, but he's like, the golden boy is the quarterback. So that is always like protecting him. So they're at like a frat party at their house, the football house.
I know. Yeah,
I saw that. They're going with the girl, and the girl and him. They're going upstairs, and Dad's like, whoa. Where's the condom that you're gonna put on my quarterback's willy? And then she's like, what are you talking about? He's like, give me the condom. And he grabs it, and he opens it, and then he pours water in it. And it's just like a little sprinkler, bro. It has holes everywhere.
Wow. That happens, dude, a lot. I don't like, people say a lot of times the condom breaks and shit like that. But, dude, how can you break a fucking condom? What kind of hard-on do you have to bust through that latex? Yeah. It's specifically made for that, dude. Unless you have super sperm. You're not gonna shoot
it through.
You're not gonna shoot it through, dude. I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah.
Factory defectiveness and shit like that, dude. I mean,
luckily I don't ever have to worry about that because I'm just nobody.
Yeah. You're celibate.
Somebody's gonna.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're waiting until marriage.
Waiting until marriage.
All right, guys. Well, I gotta thank you guys once again for coming on the podcast. I really enjoyed the podcast. I think it was really fun. We talked about a lot of funny, relevant topics and stuff like that. So, you guys anything y'all want to say or shout out or anything like that?
I got this movie coming out. And,
go ahead and plug. Go ahead.
It's called 9 Mile.
Yeah. Go ahead and give your plug. Appreciate you guys for coming, man. Thank you guys. We're gonna go.
Had a good time.
Thank you, man. I had a good time. I'm looking forward to y'all coming back.
Gotta do it again.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we do. All right, guys. Thank y'all for sticking around. Make sure y'all drop a like and subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. If you can share, that would be much appreciated. If you're on Facebook, give me a follow, give me a thumbs up, and maybe you could drop a comment and let me know what you guys want us to talk about next. We usually put these out. I usually put out once or twice a week. Sometimes 3 episodes
some workout episodes with this music.
I'm saying, I'm gonna go to the gym right now.
Me too. I'm about to go work out. All right, guys. Thank y'all for listening. Peace out. Boop.
Yes, sir.